happy that I get to sit beside you, Licked. How lucky.
Where'd you get licked from Rahito?
Well, to me it isn't weird, it's just your name.
Okay.
What's even luckier is that we're all here.
You're joking! Don't copy me!
Oh, shut up.
So intense. Anyways, do you guys have any idea who our teacher will be?
Captain Allen would be nice. I feel like he's the kind of teacher who can bring out my true strength.
Stop copying me.
I already said that!
I'm more concerned about the second lieutenant's skirt. The slit cuts so deep, if I were checking her out from just the right angle, I'd have a clear shot of her panties. Wait a sec. There was more skin showing than there should have been, which means she's been going commando this entire time!
Hey, Hina. I've been wondering.
About what?
Your decision to enroll. This is a military school, meaning you're a soldier in training?
You for real?
I get why she's surprised, but what's your excuse?
And do you know why? Just look at my skirt. Yeah, that's right. This uniform rules. I gained 5 whole centimeters. Yay!
Hike up your skirt more.
But why?
Because I find your happiness annoying. Gained 5, then lost 6.
I don't care anymore. Go ahead and look.
Yes, ma'am.
Not fair.
Moving on. I was the one originally assigned to teach your class, but there was a change of plan. A very last minute change of plan.
Hello there.
The headmaster's gonna teach us?
Sure seems like it. Try not to kill anyone. So that's Class A.
You think it's true about Althing not being created here in Alcia?
Well, the captain would have had nothing to gain by lying. And everything he said adds up.
The Count and the Abyss.
So that's out. But what the heck were they talking about? Something to do with an abyss and a count. And they also mentioned Alcia. Is it just a coincidence?
Before we begin today's lesson, let's first go over the rules that govern this school. Do you see this star? Everyone receives 2.
What for?
Students who manage to collect 10 stars will officially be welcomed into the military. Of course, with that new status will come a large salary and a food supply sufficient to share with family members.
I'm so ready.
Sounds good to me.
On the other hand, if the number of stars a student has ever reaches 0, he or she will be considered unfit to serve, and will therefore be expelled.
Isn't that a little too harsh?
Expelled? There's no way.
Sir? How exactly do we go about getting more stars?
Good question. You'll be given chances to prove yourself during various activities, and performing well will earn you stars. But if that's not quick enough, there is another way you can accumulate these tokens. And that's by taking them from your fellow classmates.
Like by force?
I was implying. So let's go ahead and establish some ground rules for using violence to up your star collections, shall we? Both parties involved must first declare their betting stars. Win or lose, if there is no confirmed agreement, then there is no star exchange. And if you do emerge victorious, you can only take the number of stars you agreed to wager. Understood?
That sounds just like...
A star stake. Is this where that tradition started?
Rahito. No stars for you, I'm afraid. You'll be facing a slightly different challenge. If you truly desire to stay enrolled here, then you must obtain your first star from another student.
But why just him and nobody else?
You have 3 days. Good luck.
can't believe he's making him do that. You think he's trying to get revenge? You know, for that stunt that he pulled at the entrance ceremony. It's not vengeance, it's just plain even.
Yeah, but I wouldn't worry about it too much. If there's one person who can figure this out, it's Rahito.
Maybe, but you heard what he said, right?
I honestly don't care if I get expelled.
What? Why not?
I only came here because of this guy. My goal's to get him out, not graduate.
Grandma sent you.
And I couldn't turn her down after everything she's done for me. So what do you say we both head back home?
Forget it.
Hey, you want to know what she said? That she didn't raise you just so you could grow up and become a cold-blooded killer in uniform.
I won't be a killer, so she has no—
Yes, you will. That's what soldiers are. And besides, I really don't think you're cut out for this sort of...
You're wrong. I absolutely have to be a soldier.
I wonder why he's so adamant about becoming a soldier. Just seems odd to me. But if Tokakaze isn't it to win it, I guess Pudding will want to be too. I hope so. Now that we know Lit's intentions for being here, we have even more reason to make sure he doesn't get kicked out.
I want him to stay. I don't have any real interest in being a soldier, but I came here because Rahito came here. It's that simple. If he gets expelled or ever decides to leave, is that too much?
Don't worry, okay? If we work together, I know we can protect him.
There a method to your madness?
I just want to observe how he handles a predicament such as this. Is that so bad?
It sure as hell ain't nice.
I'm merely testing him. He's the one who gave us expectations. Now it's time to see if he can measure up to them.
This is just what I needed.
Yeah, same here.
Who's there? Hey! Perv got away. He peeped 2 days in a row. The more I think about it, the more frustrated I get. Well, that stops right here and now.
Guys who peep are creeps.
He'll pay for what he's done. I've got this. I solved countless cases at Homho, so something like this should be a cinch.
They're only countless because there's nothing to count.
If it's okay with you, we'd rather focus on helping Licht right now.
Girl, come on. You need to get your priorities in order.
He was peeking on you too. Yeah, but... Oh, it's the 3rd day of his challenge. That's why it's so important. I don't see how making posters can help him.
Guys, come see this!
Who would do such a thing? No! I had my stars in here!
They're all gone.
They are? The whole point of locking them up was so they wouldn't get stolen. Give them back, Rahito! You're the only one who'd need to stoop this low. You don't have any stars. Hold on a second. It's true that he's a borderline criminal who merges off friends and looks up girls' skirts. And yes, he puts his hands places they have no right to be. But one thing he'd never do is steal your stars.
There you have it.
That didn't make him sound very innocent, but nice try. Well, if he's not the culprit, then who is?
What's wrong, Sonohara? Doan, let her go.
Is there some sort of problem here?
Takatora, please just give me back my stars.
Oh, I get it.
Not at all. Sonohara was more than happy to just hand them over. I never got violent with you, did I, Sonohara?
No, you didn't.
What'd I tell ya?
That's enough!
I bet you're the scumbag who stole our stars, too!
His muscles are big enough to pull it off and his brain's small enough for him to get caught.
Caught? You got proof? Did you write your names on your stars like your mommy used to do on your underwear?
Yeah, but still.
You've made your point, so give it a rest.
But I'm not tired, Tokakaze. As a matter of fact, I've got just enough energy to take a few more stars.
What?
Why take his when you already have 10?
Come on, hand him over.
You're dreaming if you think I'd actually do that.
2 stars is a small price to pay for the livelihood of your old hag. Wouldn't you agree?
Hey, wait!
I have no choice,
Why?
because my grandmother's dojo belongs to Doan's parents. If they kicked her out, she would have nowhere to go.
Pathetic.
Huh? What, you looking for another punch in the face?
I'd like to see you try.
Stop! This is my problem, not yours.
Weaklings are so amusing.
This is terrible. Before it was just licked. Now even more of us will be expelled. Not if I can help it! I'll challenge that jerk to a star stick fight!
That won't work. Why would he agree to a star stake? The guy already has 10 stars.
Better than standing around and picking my nose.
Jail.
Good call. If we can't get any stars back from that bully, we'll just have to divvy up our own.
That's really nice of you.
Do you guys have one for me? I need one also. Licked, you can have one of mine.
Nah, I'm good.
Are you sure?
You should give it to someone who actually wants it. Though why anyone would want to be a soldier is
Can you spare me one, please?
Sorry, I can't. What if something bad happens and I lose the only star I have left?
Come on, help a guy out. I just need one.
Here, it's all yours.
Whoa, thanks.
Here, Tokukaze. Take it.
Oh, thank you.
I'm begging you. Someone please share their stars with me.
Give yours to him.
What?
It's fine.
Dude, you are officially my hero. Thank you.
Well, things are looking pretty grim for you, Tokukaze. Last I checked, there weren't any more star-earning activities scheduled today. If you have a strategy for not getting expelled, let's hear it.
I don't.
There's still the option of taking stars by force.
I can't do that.
But that's what being a soldier is all about. And since you absolutely have to be one, you'll have to do it eventually.
Hey, Lei!
He's telling it like it is. Though I'm not sure why, since our help isn't wanted. Leave him alone.
Don't be like that, First Lieutenant.
I think it worked out for the best. I don't want to see you turn into a killer either.
She keeps on losing more weight. She's always saying she has plenty to eat. But I know that isn't true. How else do you feed 2 growing boys? She'd give us her share, that's how. And starve. You must have known too, Rihito. Food rations are getting smaller. That's just not enough. There's just not enough. I've begged her to eat. But she won't listen. We can't go on like this. That's why I have to become a soldier. Then I can be the one who provides her with food. I just want Grandma to have a full stomach. She deserves a full stomach.
That chime means it's 6 o'clock. Students who have collected 10 stars, please assemble at the main gate in an orderly fashion at this time. Thank you.
But I'm the only one, obviously.
Listen, you've got to give Tokukaze back his stars.
Out of my way.
Okay? Talk to me.
You're garbage. Stay down and maybe they'll take you out with the rest of the trash.
That jerk. He shouldn't get to win. He's done such cruel and selfish things. yet doesn't acknowledge the suffering he causes. I'm so mad at myself, because all I can do is watch it happen.
Don't be mad. It's not over.
It's too damn easy. What?
It's jail.
What the heck do you want now?
I came to watch you graduate.
Really?
I've been looking forward to it. Because the moment you step outside this gate, I'm going to beat the shit out of you.
Oh, yeah? Hold on. You want me to bet my stars? Well, tough luck, cause that ain't happening.
You're wrong.
Am I?
How can I wager stars when I have none? You see, I chose to put my last star in someone else's hands.
Deep down, he's a big softy, though he's tough as nails.
So please hurry up and graduate. Then I'll be expelled for not having stars. And since I don't intend to return, I can beat you senseless without any repercussions. You'll be nice and broken in for your first day in the military.
Damn you, bastard!
Take them out! Yeah! Teach that dumb punk a lesson!
Insects like you have such short-term memories. Did you forget what happened the last time we fought?
You caught me off guard. I wasn't nearly as serious as I am right now. So you ready for a rematch?
You asked for it. I'll beat you to a bloody pulp!
Just a moment. Before you exit the gates of our academy, I'll need to see your stars to verify you have the proper amount.
Well, I do. Take a good look, because I got 12 of them right here.
Right where?
You blind? The hell?
If you lost stars, come and get them.
I'm gonna squash him like the buggy is!
Looks like you won't be graduating today. Please return to your classroom. And as for you, Jail Murdoch, I believe your uniform is missing something. In truth, I initially planned on giving these to Rihito. But it appears he's no longer in need of them. I'm glad that it worked out. As of now, these stars belong to you.
Yeah!
Hooray!
Glad he got what he deserved.
Jail's pretty impressive, huh? Now everyone in Class A is back.
Tokakaze, I've decided that I'm gonna stay here with you. Although, I still don't want you to graduate.
You want to stay, but not pass?
Yeah, I don't see any problem with it. This school has a pretty sweet setup. I know we won't have to worry about food here, which means our families won't have to feed us. They can eat without feeling guilty. That should be able to sustain them at least for a little while. And it'll give us time to figure out what we want to do. Maybe we'll become soldiers after all. There's no need to rush decisions like that. So long as we're here, we'll have time.
Wait, are you serious? Mm-hmm. They'll hold us collectively responsible and punish the entire class if the teachers find the culprit.
Me!
Why in the world would we do that?
It's our only option. How can we expect to catch this vandal when even Captain Allen is calling in for backup? In order to win, we need a scapegoat.
You'd really do that?
Of course. Anything for the greater good of our class. Just blame me, because if I take the heat, then no one else will suffer.
Rito. No, you can't. I won't let you.
We don't have a choice. I must. It's for the best. There's no need to investigate. I'll take the fall when the time comes.
You are so selfless.
I know it's a gift and a curse. So then, you won't look into this any further, right?
I swear!
Tokakaze was easy enough to shake, and I kept Captain Allen busy with Operation Love Letter, which just leaves Second Lieutenant Ferenda.
Where will they go?
She's a one-woman battalion. Should I give up? No, not when there are naked girls on the line. It'll have to be a frontal assault. I'll enter calmly. blend in as if I'm meant to be there, all natural-like. Definitely play. Yeah, that's it. Just stay calm, cool, and collected. It's bath time, baby! Yes, this'll work. It's gonna be heavenly.
Got him! Come quick!
Swapping the signs for the men and women's baths really worked? Wow, that's one of the oldest tricks in the book.
Never could have done it without you. He's caught, so go ahead and switch him back.
Roger that. Huh?
Sir,
Lose some weight.
What's happening? Are you gonna be alright, Mr. Jail?
The poor guy has no idea how to handle this kind of thing.
Well, what do you know? Looks like I caught myself a perpetrator.
No, we did.
Pretty sure he's in my hands, not yours, and I think you know what that means. Collective responsibility!
Where'd he take us? Kind of feels like we're the first ones to ever set foot here, doesn't it? Are you sure? Yeah, I travel a lot. That's handy. So, they really just up and dumped us in uncharted territory?
This is too terrible for words!
I've got a few terrible words exclusively for you!
Guessing this is a survival exercise. Though I'm all for blaming him, at least partially.
I see. Well, if that's the case, we should start gathering food.
The water, right? Yeah, of course.
Look, there's a river over here.
That's awesome! I could go for a drink. Tate, what did you do that for?
Oh no! You'll catch a cold if you stay in there. Hurry and get out before that happens.
Stupid! You don't care about our health. You just want to see our bras through our clothes.
Fine, I won't look. I'll hide behind this. So come out whenever you're ready. The clock is ticking.
Have it your way. If you want to look so bad, go ahead. We'll just have to get over it, because stuff like this shouldn't matter to fellow soldiers.
We won't have the luxury of being embarrassed when we're in battle. And compared to what you've seen in the baths, this is nothing.
I know you seem to think we have more than enough time to figure out if we want to be soldiers or not, but our choice was made the second we joined this school. Being a soldier isn't optional. And seeing as how we're going to experience a lot worse than this, not just not doing it for you, here, I'll give you something more exciting to look at.
I'm sorry.
Rito?
Talk about mood swings.
Guys, one thing. Do you really want to be soldiers? You understand that means you'll be tasked with killing people. You have to kill people. Is that something you think you're honestly at peace with?
Well, what else can we do? None of us want to stain our hands, but there's no other way.
Yes, there is.
There's not. Not with the world being the way it is now. I should know. I have 4 younger brothers depending on me. Either I join the military or I stand back and watch them die. There are no other alternatives. That's it. I don't want to kill anybody, but
That also includes my brothers, so sacrifices have to be made. What do you expect us to do in this situation? What?
That is quite the conundrum. So why don't you all become an army that doesn't kill? You'll still be soldiers who protect and provide for their loved ones. However, when it comes to the field of battle, you won't cut down your foes. That's right. Choose to let them live. A true army. Why do you look so surprised, Rahito? It was your idea.
Then it's possible.
That's correct.
How do you figure?
It's actually very simple. You need to be stronger than every opponent you face. It won't be easy, of course, but I can get you to that level if you're willing to put in the work.
Seriously?
With enough determination, we can turn this dream into a reality.
We can keep our families safe
Yes.
without killing?
Yes. If that's what you truly wish, we'll make it so.
I'm sold. Let's do it.
We'll be the first army that doesn't kill.
All of us. Sound good?
Yeah.
Why not? I'm pumped up. How about everyone else?
Thank you, Major. I mean it.
I'm more than a major, you know. Don't forget, I'm also your teacher.
Thank you, sir. An army that doesn't kill. That's so beautiful.
How intriguing. This man is either extremely out of touch with reality or ambitious enough to make any dream come true. Even if it's forming an army. Such an elaborate facility.
I've heard it's looking very promising.
Yes, well, it's interesting to say the least. By the way, how was your attempt to duplicate the ballot?
Unfortunately, we weren't able to replicate the voting ability yet. However, we were successful in drawing out some of All Things' unique abilities.
And what of the war?
Oh, yeah, it's happening. All nations are preparing.
So it's unavoidable.
It's the war that was promised, isn't it?
Never made any sense why All Thing banned nukes and decided that would be enough. It should have gone straight for the root of the problem and eliminated war. If it were possible.
David, have you kept track of those who know All Things' location?
Yep, every last one of them. Just checking, but when it's time. You still want a line here. You understand? I really hope you're a man of your word.
Don't worry, David. Your genetic information's in good hands. Once we establish cloning technology, we'll be sure to revive you, so go die as many times as you want.
Was that meant to be reassuring? 'Cause it really sucked.
Next, I would like a full update on the progress of the ACES project.
Experimentation on the lab rats was successful, but we did run into an issue.
Which was?
An increase in violent tendencies. The only rat left standing killed the other ones with its teeth.
The cause?
Unknown. I've hypothesized that the rat's brain may be too small to handle this, but there's no other way to find out more unless we move to human testing.
I think not, especially if you are planning on using children again.
But
Verenda, bring it to me.
Oh, right away. Here you are.
That's a ballot.
I wonder what will happen if we give a ballot to a rat that received the surgery.
What? You crazy? What the hell is happening now? What?
Excellent. What the hell's that strange power? Not again. It can't be the work of a ballot because he isn't holding one. What is it then?
The children wish to be an army that refrains from killing. So please complete the research as soon as you can. They need it now more than ever.
Who is this man?
Somebody's gonna come kill you in 5 seconds. You'll be safe in here. So sit back, relax, and pull up a teddy bear. You can probably return safely in about, let's see. 7 minutes and 12 seconds on the dot. Then you can head to the elevator, but don't run.
Please tell me.
Super curious about who I would send. Future me has some really weird tastes, huh?
Future?
I'm experiment subject number 7. Although, everyone calls me Nana for short.
Nana? Is that you?
I came across a letter from my future self. It said she was sending someone to the past. She also told me to teach you once you actually managed to get here.
Teach me? About what?
Lots of stuff. But first, let's play.
Huh?
What you want to do? Want to play house? You can be the dad, and I'll be the mom.
No!
You're grumpy. You know, I was the first ace they ever made.
What exactly does that mean?
Well, I have the ability to travel through time. I even get a fancy title in the future when they call me the Ace of Knowing.
Then, what the teacher said about making aces in this school. You're one of the children they used for human testing.
After Allthing came to be, people who could synchronize at a genetic level with it started appearing just as randomly as Allthing had. They were able to draw out mysterious powers from Allthing. But unlike you, these people didn't need a ballot.
And Schmearman is one of them.
Yeah, he's like a bot. By embedding his DNA into others, they could create more wizards with more extraordinary magic. First, they used kids like me for their tests since no one would even notice if we went missing. We all received the same surgery. But the other kids' bodies rejected the treatment. I'm the only one left now.
So that's it. They experimented with Schmearman's DNA to make aces.
Big Bro is gonna get the surgery next.
Who?
I'm talking about Licht!
I see. So when she said to change the past, did she mean prevent the surgery?
Who knows?
Is it something else? What was the point of sending us in the first place? What does she want us to do?
Beats me.
Come on!
Sorry, my future self didn't tell me about any of that stuff. If I know too much, then I could end up changing the future too much, and that's just asking for trouble.
Okay then, let's try a new question. Is Licht's surgery a success?
Yes. They find out people who share some DNA with Big Bro and me make good candidates for the operation. Then they successfully create 7 aces total.
Licht and his classmates here, they want to be an army that doesn't kill. I thought it was an unrealistic notion. But with the overwhelming power of 7 aces, it might have a ruthless killer anyway. Why? What exactly transpired that caused their army to fail?
I don't know.
Would we be able to change Licht's destiny if we could make the army succeed?
I just don't know.
You should know! Your future self told us to change something. That must mean there's a way.
It's possible, but future me didn't tell Mimi what she wanted.
Why not?
I have a guess, kinda. Even if I do know the future, changing it is a whole different thing. It's a big step into complete darkness. You know, it's scary. So even if you know what's coming, sometimes all you can do is watch. Okay, talking done. On to the next. I still have a special treat for you, but there's plenty of time. Oh, guess not. Go now, or you won't make it. Here, take this. It's from my future self. I'm not sure what's on it, but it's supposed to contain the reason why I sent you back to this specific point in time. You should go. Hurry.
Very well. come with me. Children shouldn't be left alone.
That's nice of you to offer, but it changed the future way too much.
That's what you want, is it not? Don't just sit and watch this time. Take some initiative. If something can be done, then do it.
But You need to get going. I'm not kidding. They really will kill you.
You have to take the first step. This is that first step. Please, trust me.
I think I finally understand why you and your friends were the ones sent here. So please, go for the future.
All right. In that case, give me 300 years. When we return, 300 years from now, I'll play with you too. I keep my promises. It's one of my convictions.
I'm impressed that you made it as far as you did, but trespassing here is a violation of military law. You're dead, kid. I'm impressed that you made it as far as you did, but trespassing here is a violation of military law. Punishable by death.
No, I have to change the future. Got him.
Slick moves, but not slick enough. You know, you're not very good at disguising the feeling you're the kind of guy who doesn't trust anyone but himself. If you want to learn how to trick people, you should try hanging around them. Maybe then you could pull off a decent feint. You might have stood a chance if you'd bothered to make a friend or two.
Damn it. Am I really out of options? No, not yet.
Nice try, but sweeping my leg out from under me with your right hand isn't gonna work.
Is this man? No, he can't be. Can he?
Nice try, but sweeping my leg out from under me with your right hand isn't gonna work. So you've accepted it? Then tell me one last thing before I kill you. I know you're a soldier, but from which army? The hell?
Alcyon. The Royal Alcyon Army. I am First Lieutenant Jael Murdoch.
Did you say Alcyon?
Yes, and we're led by Supreme Commander Alexandrov Grigorovich. He is our Supreme Commander, and my adoptive father. Yes.
I'll be damned. It's not just one way. The past is as fair game as the future, and she can send others through.
We were sent here to alter an outcome.
Who's we?
Myself and 3 others.
You'll report to me tomorrow. There's a lesson you all need to be taught. That clear?
Where are we?
It's just an average suburb, kid. Stay alert, they'll likely attack.
Who? Those uniforms. They must be soldiers. It's your food.
Not like you need it.
Food is in short supply these days. So much so that one of the leading causes of death is starvation.
Come on. Please, miss, just hand over your food.
Is your mother anywhere nearby?
She's stuck at home, because she hasn't eaten in forever. I have to bring her something, or else she'll...
It's, not much, but I do have snacks. Here, bring this back to your mom, okay?
Why? Why would you take that from him, sir?
Are you an idiot? You gave him the entire bag in front of all these people. You think you can send that boy on his way and this mob will just let him go?
But I thought...
So, tell you what, Squirt. I'll give you one. No more, no less. Eat it right here and no one will attack you. What's wrong? It's tasty.
I don't want it. If I can't share it with my mom, then I don't want it! That boy may not want it, but I sure do. Hurry up!
Get lost. I'm sorry you had to see that.
Sir...
There's no saving this world, not anymore. What would you do if you were in our shoes? I meant it as a rhetorical question, but if you can't answer, don't meddle in our affairs as well.
So this is Licht's fate.
Pudding.
But we're here. We can still make a difference. It's not over.
That's true. Thanks, Hina.
Unfortunately, I don't think we can help him, at least not now.
What?
I agree. This thing is out of our hands.
You too?
Well, yeah. The world that we know doesn't even get built until after the Waste War. Mr. Pudding is a hero of that war. Despite all the terrible things that requires him to do, he has to do them. Because if he doesn't, Alcia would never exist. And if Alcia didn't exist, neither would we. Things have to play out the way they're intended to, or every Alcian you've ever met will be gone in the blink of an eye. That's part of why Captain Allen told us not to meddle. He really was thinking of us.
But surely there's something we can do.
So you'd prefer to wipe Alcia and everyone in it from existence if it meant saving Licht? If I were him, that'd be the last thing I'd want. Time to give up.
I'm not doing that! I can't! Not if there's still a way to fix this!
There isn't. Not in the past.
How come we're the only ones who have to run with these heavy backpacks on every
We're still
morning?
being punished because Rahito's an idiot.
I'm gonna kill that pervert!
What the heck did I do now? I feel like I might actually be innocent this time.
Hey, where's the first lieutenant?
He's right over there.
Stop following me! Stop following me! Those two are on another level, aren't they?
Yeah, and they're not the only ones.
It's over.
What's
We
wrong?
did it.
I can't get up.
I'm having the same issue.
You've got to be kidding. One little jog is all it took to wear you out. That's pitiful.
I'm not tired.
Okay, but even so, I thought I told you
I'm
not
well
to...
aware. But there is someone I must defeat in the future.
Huh?
Beating you now would be the best way to train for that. Let's go, spar with me.
Really? You're as predictable as ever, and You little...
Single friend, yet I somehow threw a successful feint.
You four-eyed spaz! You've up and done it now! You thought I was scary before, just wait!
Ready when you are.
You might have stood a chance. That is, if you had bothered to make a friend or two.
Supreme Commander, I don't believe you have any ill intentions. Not now, nor in the future. But if you were to make a mistake somewhere down the line, I need to know I can defeat you, so that I can right that wrong, by becoming the Supreme Commander myself.
He's the definition of awesome.
That's great for him, but what are the rest of us supposed to do?
Well, well. I didn't realize Captain Allen gave out extra credit.
What's going on, Mr. S?
I'm so glad you asked. Today we start a new kind of training regimen. One that only an army that does not kill undertakes. Shall we begin?
Yes, sir.
You're all unique, and your weapons and training should be catered to that uniqueness. Take Ichinose-her. His sword is like that too. Spears are perfect for Akui and Suta's personalities. And Hina, with your kind heart and loving nature, you have the perfect disposition to be a medic. Knowledge will be your weapon, and the way you wield it will mean the difference between life and death.
Why aren't we using things more along the lines of guns and grenades?
Because modern weaponry will only be used in the beginning stages. For the second phase, combat will consist of free-for-alls and reusable weapons, so you'll train with these. Because if you can overpower your enemies once Phase 2 is here...
We can win without killing, right?
Precisely right, Mr. Rahito.
All I know is that I trust Mr. Schmearman.
Me too.
Let's do this!
Well, Major, I'm curious to hear your assessment.
It's a class full of good eggs. I wish their bright eyes never had to see the horrors of war.
That's one wish that won't come true. The deadline is creeping around the corner, and once it arrives, war will be unavoidable.
This upcoming conflict is going to be unlike anything we've ever seen. Correct?
Yes, sir. Humankind won't be fighting over limited resources this time. They'll be fighting to lessen the population.
Of wasteful humans. The children need to be protected. I won't have them dealing with such nonsense. It's utterly ridiculous.
And that's exactly what Project ACE was meant for.
I know that.
Then with your blessing, we should move to human testing.
I won't let you raise so much as a scalpel to any of my children. Understood?
Yes.
Yeah, come to Papa. Don't mind me, just passing through, enjoying the beach like the rest of you.
You die now.
But I'm already in heaven.
Knock it off over there. We're here to train, not lollygag around.
Settle down, Alan. Let them be. While it's true they're training to become soldiers, you have to acknowledge how young they are. They need a break every so often.
Yeah, but still.
I think they've worked hard enough to earn this respite. That goes double for the kids in Class A.
Well, they certainly are quick studies, I'll give you that much. Park now. Come to think of it, why me? How'd I get stuck babysitting? It's not fair. Think I don't have other stuff to do?
Seems like you might be in need of a break. Lucky for you, we're in the perfect place for one.
Fine. If you insist, sir! Verenda! Beer me!
Yeah!
Bottoms up for me!
You can't spar if you're drunk.
Yeah, but it makes you so much less irritating!
We're going to play a little game that pits each class against the others.
What do you think you mean, like class versus class?
I see that you're concerned. But these are just water guns with ink in them. The rules are really quite simple. Successfully capture the opposing team's flag and you win. Your water gun is the only weapon you're allowed to use. And if you get ink on your body at any time, you'll be considered dead and removed from the game.
Everyone, this is our first chance to be an army that doesn't kill. We'll win without pulling a single trigger, watch!
That's crazy talk.
We all agreed. We said we'd never kill anybody, right? No matter what.
Okay, but how? First round participants, get ready, set, and go!
Run away!
In the wrong way!
Damn, they're really fast. What gives? All right, same plan, everyone. Sound good?
Sure does.
Like you had to say it.
Now on your mark, get set, go!
Come on! Yeah!
Not so fast, you stupid cockroach!
Another easy win for Class A.
The flag.
It's up here! Guess bugs like you can't see past the ground.
Doan.
You say you're an army that doesn't kill? Well, I say you're an army that's completely full of it!
Get out of here, guys.
Come back!
Don't shoot! You can't break our oath.
How else are we supposed to take out that big idiot?
Where'd everybody run off to? Come out, cockroaches! It's capture the flag, not hide and seek! Huh? Well, hello there. How's it going, Sonohara? Lucky me. I can use you as bait.
Doan!
Huh? Who's there? King Cockroach himself.
Come on! How about we settle this one-on-one?
Fine then. So long as you realize it's your funeral. Huh? What trick are you trying to pull now?
It's my way of saying I'm gonna beat you without that thing.
Why, you little... Get back here! As soon as I catch you, you're dead! You spineless insect!
Catch me if you can, Slowpoke!
You can't run forever! We're left for you to go. Brace yourself.
Truce?
That damn cockroach! He tricked me!
Not too shabby, Class A.
Let me take this off your hands. We're the indisputable champions!
We really did! Let's all raise a toast. To Class A! To Class A! You know, Rihito.
Know what?
You were cool out there, Commander.
Sorry, did you say Commander?
The biggest reason we won is because you took charge, Commander.
Who is this Commander guy?
Obviously, you.
Me?
I'm not gonna lie, I had some serious doubts about this army that doesn't kill stuff.
You're telling me, but since we did it in the game, you never know, it might be possible to do it in real life.
As long as you're there too, Commander.
So, what do you say? Want to make this commander thing official?
I think it's a great idea, honest. If you're our leader, then...
I vow, with all that I have, we will be a real army that doesn't kill.
David really died?
And sadly, that's not the only issue at hand.
Before David met his demise, he sent one last transmission, though what it means I don't know.
The bleeding won't stop. What a joke. They got us good. You hear me? They tricked us all.
Tricked us how?
He was far too vague. I don't understand.
Perhaps the details of our plan were leaked out unbeknownst to us. If that's the case, we're left with very little choice. We must move forward with Project Ace right away.
What? I will not use my children as guinea pigs for an experiment that could cost them their lives!
And there it is, the X Factor. It's the reason the lab rats are going berserk. They possess your genes, sir. That includes your desire to kill. There is nothing left being on the table, or we put a hold on Project Ace. Testing shows one candidate could actually do this. His DNA works.
There's not much risk involved when the chances of success are as high as his.
I understand. This will make our dream a reality. And then we can do our part to protect the world.
Wait a second! Going through with the surgery that might kill him is a big decision to make, so can he have some more time?
I believe I already explained it. We're doing this so we can guarantee everyone's safety.
I'm still not okay with it.
Same here. And why only Rahito?
You can't divide a class like ours. If we fight together.
That's not possible. There's no way you can hope to beat professional soldiers, especially with only 6 months of training.
We won't know if we don't
We
try.
need a wizard in order to ensure our victory. Unless I've misunderstood and you would rather die a meaningless death in battle.
Second Lieutenant Ferenda is right, Buddy. Then I'd be crazy not to take it.
Hey, Pudding?
Pudding?
Oh, sorry about that. I meant Rahito. Do you think you're doing this to shoulder everyone's burden? So you're the only one who has to fight? Maybe?
I wish I were cool enough to have a motive like that. But it doesn't get much weaker than me. I'll still need everyone's help, because I can't do this by myself.
What if you could? What if you became strong enough to single-handedly win a war?
I'd still insist we fight together. There's no I in Army. Gotta carry your own weight. I mean, that makes sense?
I hate you. So you're really just going to stand by and watch while Lick gets the operation?
I told you before, there's nothing more we can do here.
You say that. I agree with Hina. If we can, we should stop him from becoming an ace.
Say we succeed in doing that, and then return to a future with no Alcia. Is that a prospect that sits well with you? Gambling the lives of an entire nation all for the sake of one man? If it is, good news is that we know for a fact Lick doesn't die in the operation. So let's just wait and see what happens.
All right, then.
Okay, guess I'll be going.
But hope it goes well. We'll catch you later. It's our last chance. If we don't do something to save him now, he's going to become the killer he never wanted to be. This is it.
Rahito.
What's wrong? It's gonna be okay.
Right. Catch you later. Lit.
Commencing with the procedure.
Think he's gonna make it?
Yeah, of course I do.
Me too.
Come on, cheer up, you two. Everything will be okay. You just wait and see.
I'll do it too. Watch, I'll get stronger. Then I'll fight along
stop being stupid for 5 seconds? What good would you be on a battlefield? Tell me!
Please let go of me. It really hurts talking.
Grooch. And there ain't a surgery in the world that can fix that. I don't care what they say. You'll always be a coward.
That can't be true. I have to change so I can be with Rahito. I have to. My star's gone. No, give it back, Taketora. Please.
Why should I? This baby's mine now. Not this guy again.
I could say the same. Seems you're still acting the fool.
How I act has nothing to do with you.
Please, I need a star. Can you give me one of yours?
What?
Just like last time. Without one, I can't stay.
Why do you think she's the only student they gave a gun to? I'll tell you. She's nothing but a weakling. And all weaklings do is serve as cannon fodder during wartime. I'm trying to spare her from dying a horrible death on the front line by taking her stars and getting her kicked out. Believe it or not, I'm being considerate.
If you say so.
I did. I'm out of here.
Please give me one. I'll do anything you ask. Just name your price and I'll pay it.
Not this time. You act so devastated when they're gone. So...
You know, I've been bullied all my life. And Rahito is the only person who ever stood up for me. That's why I have to become a soldier with him. The second I leave his side, I'll go right back to being constantly bullied.
That's an unhealthy dependence.
I don't care.
My one piece of advice is to have conviction.
Conviction?
If you desire to become strong, you have to believe.
I don't understand. I'm sorry, but I don't.
Really?
We couldn't save him after all.
What choice did we have? We can't exactly wipe out an entire population for one guy.
That isn't what's bothering me. Do you remember how Pudding saved me from falling off that cliff back in Homho? It made me so happy. But if we change the past, there's a good chance that moment will never happen. It's a wonderful memory that I didn't want to lose. Fade away as if we'd never met. I know I'm awful. We're here because we're supposed to save him. And what I do, pretty much the exact opposite. I'm such a terrible person.
Sergeant Major. Eat! Simpletons with feelings like that should just eat them! Who cares anyway? It doesn't matter if it's the war, the legendary aces, or any of that other mumbo-jumbo. You're too stupid to comprehend that stuff. The bottom line is you like Mr. Pudding just the way he was back when you met him in Homho. And guess what? Liking somebody and not wanting them to change? There's nothing wrong with that. Idiot. You have no idea how much you're turning me on, do you? All right, let's try this again. It's true that you could have tried a lot harder to stop him, but you didn't because you like him so much, and that's not a crime. Blaming yourself makes you dumber than you already are.
Well, who would have thought? All this time. I'm really sorry, Hina. I know that you're his girlfriend. Who said I was his girlfriend? Huh? Where in the world did you get that crazy idea? Well, even if he's not your boyfriend, you still like him, don't you? Don't think so. Then again, it's kind of hard for me to tell. If I'm being completely honest, Licht is the first male companion I've ever had, boyfriend or not. So I don't know how to place my feelings for him. Enough about that. I came up with a plan that could still save Licht. I've been thinking this whole time. And I realized that we never had to stop Licht's surgery. All we have to do is stop him from becoming that horrible killing machine. It's not too late. He still wants this army that doesn't kill. So why don't we help him out? It's a long shot, but if we somehow manage to win the war and prevent Licht from actually killing his enemies, Alcia would still be created. That's right. Licht treasures every last one of his classmates, enough to make him sacrifice himself to save us. So I say we return the favor.
Well, that may be worth a try.
Lieutenant Jail.
If we see to it that Class A doesn't abandon him, then maybe he'll kick that mask-wearing habit of his to the curb. And he's not the only one. We can save Nana as well.
Now, if it weren't for those masks and that killing spree, our side wouldn't have won. You guys saw it firsthand. Mr. Pudding's full-blown strength may be terrifying, but without it, I don't think we stand a chance.
You're wrong. When it comes to his true strength, Normal Licht overpowers that Licht. I'm positive.
What?
She's right.
You can't be serious.
It's hard to put into words. Something was different when we fought in Hamho. It pains me to admit it, but he was much stronger. So let's try it.
Maybe this is what Nana wanted us to change. If Licht never kills people, then he never loses himself.
Hey there, kiddos. If you're interested, I've got the latest news from the second lieutenant. Your friend's doing well, so you guys have nothing to worry about.
Hey, everyone! The operation is going well! He's going to be okay!
Awesome! Yeah!
She's really great.
How so?
Even when the rest of us gave up on trying to help Pudding, Hina never did. Me, on the other hand, I threw in the towel and cried like a little baby. Guess I need a change too. Just like Pudding.
I think you're fine just as you are. Your count is based on helping people, which means you're soft. It also means trouble follows you everywhere. Being in trouble and not being able to do anything is just part of who you are. There might even be someone out there who actually likes that about you. Remember how you didn't want Mr. Pudding to change because you like the person he is? Well, what if there's somebody who wants you to stay the same too?
Oh, come on. That's nice of you to say, but I don't see it happening.
I do.
How come?
Well,
Hey,
The hell is this? Those are joint force choppers. Are they? No, I'm overthinking it. All Thing hasn't permitted any warfare to take place until March of next year, so we're good.
they tricked us all.
Am I missing something here? I have to be. Everyone run for cover!
This is Jericho 3, entering Eastern Wing now.
The main body should be hidden somewhere in this academy. Contact me once you find it.
But why? What's going on?
Sergeant, what do we do with these three?
Kill them.
No, I don't want to die!
Sir, they're just teenagers.
What difference does age make? Our orders were to kill everyone on sight, so why question it? No exceptions.
Seems like a waste, but orders are orders.
You got a death wish? You have a gun, so freaking shoot!
Save me.
What the hell's wrong with you? Snap out!
He's coming. I know. He'll be here any minute now.
Come on, you bastards!
Please don't shoot us!
They have smoke screens at their disposal? The bastards! Ichinose!
I owe you one. The smoke isn't going to last for long.
This way! Hurry it up!
I don't understand what's going on. There's no way this is real. Didn't Althing decide there wouldn't be warfare until March? Maybe it's all a bad dream.
Are you there, Captain?
I am. So tell me what the situation is.
They redid the vote concerning war.
They what?
There are 7 ballots in the whole world that possess the ability to cast a vote in all things. Other countries own 4, which is more than half, and majority rules. In other words, while we had our guard down, the rest of the world held a vote to change the ban on war in September, and we had absolutely no clue. They tricked us and we fell for it like gullible fools.
Are you enjoying this?
No, that would be inappropriate. Anyway, we have a major problem.
Huh?
They managed to cut the lab's electricity. If we don't do something to get it back, Rihito will die.
What?
That can't be true.
Why will he die?
The procedure was going well. The genetic injections he's been given can't be stopped manually. He's way over capacity as things stand. Fairly soon, his body will begin rejecting the transfusion and enter cardiac arrest.
Oh no.
Someone needs to start the backup generator soon. That's the only way we can save Rihito's life at this point.
But the enemy has seized control of the whole academy.
So it would be us against an entire army, basically.
I don't care. I'm not gonna let him die like that.
It's not even a choice.
That's right.
This is dangerous. Volunteers only.
I'll go. It's for the sake of our commander.
All of us will. If there's one thing Class A does, it's stand together.
I'm going on ahead.
Go now! Hurry up!
Ichinose, are you alright?
Don't worry, I'll patch you up.
God damn it. Is he gonna be alright?
You guys should keep going.
You sure?
I can handle this. I'll save him. The rest of you go save Licht.
Roger that.
Let's go.
Where are the others?
They'll be here shortly.
I see.
Where's the power source?
About 50 meters away. It's gonna be on the right-hand side of the gym warehouse across the field.
Well then, what are we waiting for?
Stop. Rush out there now, you won't even make it halfway, kid. It would take you less than 6 seconds to get to the other side, but it'd take you less than 1 second to die.
We're surrounded.
Is there another way?
No.
Okay, so
We have to move, otherwise... I can go out there and act as a decoy.
You let the adults take care of that stuff, okay? You all make for the warehouse on my signal. Whatever you do, don't stop. Go now!
Yes, sir.
Captain! What the hell did I say about stopping? You have your orders, so go! Well, I suppose it could be worse. At least it was me, and not the kids. Come on, Four Eyes. I'm counting on you.
not polite to stare like that, you know. Hello. What's wrong? Cat got your tongue.
Go now! Run, Hina!
You've got some serious guts. How about we see what those guts look like on the outside?
Please, help us, Lect. We need you. I need you.
This is Jericho 3, entering Eastern Wing now.
The procedure was going well.
Go, hurry up!
It's not polite to stare like that, you know. Leave you alone. What's wrong? Cat got your tongue.
Go now! Run, Hina!
You've got some serious guts. How about we see what those guts look like on the outside?
Please, help us, Lect. We need you. I need you.
Huh? What's happening? Where's it coming from?
Captain Allen. The backup power is on. We did it, sir.
How are you feeling, Rihito?
I can't do that, Major. This procedure, it's much more taxing on you than him.
It's all right. I'd rather give it to him. Myself. Hurry, the children are in danger. Take this.
A sword?
It's also a replica of a ballad. It will amplify your power tremendously. But in order for it to properly function, you must first engrave it with your count.
You lost me.
A count is an oath you make that binds you to something. It's fairly simple to do. Once you have a specific oath in mind, say, authenticate count, and declare what it is you choose to keep count of. As soon as your pledge is complete, it will recognize you as its master. Don't rush this decision. Take your time and think it through. Besides, you have more pressing matters to attend to.
Okay, but I've never used a sword before.
That doesn't matter. To gifted hairs like Tokikaze and Doin, you are indeed the personification of a tortoise. But now, you can feel the difference, can't you? That feeling of superiority. You've become a hare among tortoises.
Did it stop? What the? A flash? Where'd it come from? Men, stay alert!
Wait, what was that? Rito? Lect!
on the kid with the white hair!
No, stop!
Humanity's notions of strength no longer apply to you. You have far surpassed them. Know that from this moment onward, you exist in a class of your own, a class where you are untouchable. Try taking it little by... It's time. Let today mark the beginning of the army that doesn't kill.
So slow.
No way. Sir?
I get it. They're not slow, I'm just really fast. That must be why Mr. Schmearman told me to take it little by little until I adjust. Hina. Everyone.
If you hurt any of my friends, you're gonna pay! Kill him!
That light's taking them out so effortlessly. It's a power that should be feared, but I'm not the least bit afraid. Behind that light is the goofy, sweet, and perverted Licht. My Licht.
Awesome. Mix of light.
Incredible. He's become an ace soldier who cuts down enemies with flashing lights.
Ace of flashing strikes, more like it.
That sounds so cool. Moron! Grow a pair and kill someone!
I'm part of an army that chooses not to kill! We're going to fight to end all fighting, to do away with killing and war. It's gonna be tough, and there's no telling how many hardships lie ahead of us. But if we stay together, we'll get through it. Tokakaze, Suda, everyone. Why are you crying?
They're happy tears, you idiot!
Together, there isn't anything we can't do. The army that doesn't kill is officially here, and we won't stop until we've won.
What about me, you guys?
You're falling.
I caught a glimpse of my grandpa waving from the other side. I mean, come on. This is the thanks I get for trying to save you?
Oh, sorry, Genji. I'll let you hold my hand to make up for it, okay?
You will? Friggin' score!
Blood pressure rising.
He risked his life and all he gets is a handhold?
That doesn't seem fair.
An army that doesn't kill, huh? Well then, allow a battle-hardened veteran to shed some light on your dim-witted ideals.
What are they trying to pull?
This is military-grade plastic explosive C4. 50 kilograms strapped to each of us. That's more than enough to blow this school sky high! Ha! Thought you might do that. Are you the commander of this pathetic team that thinks there'll be an army without killing? Are you?
That's right.
Then let me fill you in on a secret and have set up a nuclear bomb.
I don't believe you.
What? Allthing banned nuke, so that can't be true. Yeah, but we also thought Allthing banned war until March, and we know how that one turned out.
Adults do all kinds of dirty tricks to make sure they come out ahead. Shame you guys won't live long enough to see it.
That's terrible.
Not looking so good for an army that won't kill, is it? Lots of people are about to die.
Grandma.
Our side lost this battle either way. Might as well take a few brats out with one last bang.
How do you activate it?
There's a switch hidden inside one of our bodies. Yeah, I wouldn't do that if I were you, Commander. The next step you take in our direction will detonate our bombs. Not to worry, though. Taking us down is easy as pie. Just act like a soldier instead of a damn kid and stop holding back. Kill us before we have a chance to pull the trigger. It's sad. You could actually pull that strategy off, but you lack the guts it takes because of your army's noble morals. Even though we die, we still win. You, on the other hand, will have nothing to look forward to in the afterlife. Maybe you'll change your mind.
Rahito!
Uh-oh. A sword. We're in trouble now.
Please, just stop this. Nobody will win. There isn't any need to set off that bomb. I promise that we won't come after you. Leave the switch behind and you can just...
No. We're taking you down no matter what. 1 kill equals 1 day's worth of food back home. 10 kills will feed you for a month. 100 and you're set for a solid year. Or at least our families will be, even if we die. To be honest, I like the idea of an army that doesn't kill. But what happens when you let them live? Tell me, did you ever stop and think of that, kid? They and their families die of hunger. A slow, torturous death. Sparing us is pointless. Listen, the world that we knew is beyond saving now. There are too many mouths to feed. Bottom line is, you either survive by killing us, or we survive by killing you. Ending lives is the only way to end this war. Wake up! School is over! And now, the countdown for your life starts. Sir! Your deaths will mean our families get to live a little longer. Yes, we'll die too, but at least we know we wouldn't have died in vain. 10.
No, Licht, you don't have to kill him!
Don't do this! You honestly think your family wants you to die?
It's an honorable death in battle, plus tons of cash and food to keep them going. 9.
Please think of something!
What else can we do?
8.
Rahito, save us!
7.
Come on, this can't be our only option.
6. 5. 4.
I vow, with all that I have, someday soon we'll be an army that doesn't kill.
3.
Get back, Rahito! Let me do it!
2. Time's up!
What?
Just so you know, I lied about the nuke. You did good, kid. So I hope you'll take this to heart. Survive this damn war. The future needs more people like you.
He killed them.
Killed them all. Rahito.
Pudding.
Oh, man.
I got blood everywhere. Disgusting with a capital D. Gotta wash it out before it stains. Gotta go. Bye.
Had me worried for a sec, but it seems like he's back to his normal, carefree self.
Yeah, thank goodness.
I'm glad he's okay.
He's not.
Wait, Hina.
So what do you think? Your call. You want to follow after her?
Licht! Where did you go? There you are! Licht!
I killed them. I actually killed them.
To save us!
I really did it. Why?
Calm down.
He was an enemy, but he was right. Ending lives is the only way to end wars. And I did.
I know.
I held everyone to our oath not to kill anybody, then I turned around and broke it first.
You're allowed to make mistakes. I'm glowing.
Not yet.
Tokikaze, farewell.
What do you mean? What the hell's going on?
The time has come for us to return to the future.
Wait, no, it's too soon.
No, I promised.
This is my last chance to save Licht. But what can I possibly do? What can I say to him?
No. This is good. It should be me.
Huh?
I can still save them. From killing. I'll shoulder the pain. I'll kill so they don't have to.
Licht!
Authenticate count! The number of enemies I slay, on behalf of everyone else, that will be my count.
I understand now. We weren't meant to change it. His fate's inevitable. It hurts him. But he wants to spare his friends from feeling that same agony. His tears are a sign of his determination, not regret. What kind of an idiot does that? Nobody asked him to take that responsibility. Goes against everything he believes in. But he's going to try to fight this war on his own. I wasn't sure before the person he is. I know what Licht means to me now. The simple fact is that I love him! If you want more than just a kiss, then listen up. Remember this, Licht. For the next 300 years to come, hold on to this moment. Considering the big pervert you are, I figured holding on to something else might help. You're going to kill more people than either of us can imagine. And you're going to feel very alone because of it. But just keep one thing in mind. As crazy as this sounds, I'll be waiting 300 years from now. I know being alone can feel really sad. So when you're fighting by yourself, remember it won't be forever. What I mean is, I want to have children with you. If I have any say in the matter, you'll never feel lonely. You won't have the chance to. Wherever you decide to go, I promise I'll find you. And I'll give you as many kids as you will turn your life upside down if I have to. Just you wait. When you feel lonely, remember me! They disappeared. All three of them.
Yeah, but where did they even go?
Jail said that they were returning to the future.
Yeah, but what's that even mean? It means they'll be waiting 300 years. She told me she'd wait for a murderer.
Rihito.
So we have friends in the future, huh? That's a pretty crazy concept to think about.
Good luck living that long. 300 years from now, we'll all be dead.
Yes, but apparently we have a connection. They came here, didn't they?
They did. They somehow found a way. Then we'll figure out how to get to the future, and we'll reunite with them.
You've sure got away with words, don't you?
Yep, the commander's always been good at that.
Together we can end this war in no time at all. I will never allow any of them to take a life. Class A can still be the army that doesn't kill. They don't need to feel the pain that I endured. Ever. Yeah, this is for the best. I'll kill. So they won't have to.
The world was once again engulfed by the fires of war, and the sole reason people fought was to decrease the population until famine was no longer an issue. It would later come to be known as the Waste War. Rather than waste away from starvation, humanity chose to lay waste to each other. It all started 300 years ago. I want those of you watching this to know the truth. The truth about Licht and what happened to him.
The results are superb. It was everything we hoped it would be.
Was it, though? He broke his oath and killed because of me.
He had to kill. We will not make it through this war without an ace on our side. We need him to change the future and stop them from plundering all that we have, sir.
What's that guy think he's doing?
He's back! Thank goodness!
His face.
That day, Rihito slaughtered 337 people, and he did it all by himself.
Are you okay?
It'd been a long time coming, but a second ace was finally born. An ace as gentle as he was optimistic. He felt more like a big brother than a war hero to me, so I called him Big Bro. It seemed like fate, like I became a guinea pig in the ACE project because I was destined to meet him. Licht steadily changed with each passing day. Perhaps it was due to his overexposure to Schmerman's genes. Scars that couldn't heal started appearing, both inside and out. Schmerman's deadly impulses took a stronger hold on his mind with every kill he made. Eventually, his kill count reached 10,000. By that point in time, Licht lost the ability to smile.
Oh, Rihito! Surprise! I really need a bath. You're more than welcome to join if you want a good scrub down too. Just so we're clear, I'm drawing the line at bathing, okay?
The only thing I want you to do for me is refrain from killing.
I guess he's gone for good. The perverted yet kind-hearted Rihito we knew and loved is a distant memory now.
I'm pretty sure it's because we weren't wearing the right kind of underwear. So does anybody know what he likes? White stripes? Black lace? Something flashier?
I don't think that's it.
Well, I'm not giving up on him. The Rahito we knew can't be gone. You'll see. He'll be back to normal once we find the perfect lingerie.
It's all rather touching, isn't it? They're working so hard to bring back the commander of their army that doesn't kill. As sweet as that may be, if you were to adopt those philosophies once again, your friends would die instead of your enemies. But if you're lonely, we could get them to help you out. It's such a huge...
From that day on, Licht wore a mask, both on and off the battlefield. No one ever saw him without it.
We can't let Rahito continue to do this by himself.
Please, you have to let us fight too.
Everybody just calm down.
We're begging you.
So then, you wish to receive the same operation as him in order to join the fray?
All that we're saying is we stick together.
If Rahito has to fight, then we want to join him.
He's so distant. I would hate for that gap to grow any larger.
Guess that settles it.
You serious?
The original plan was to operate on those who qualified. I don't see how doing that ahead of schedule would pose any sort of problem.
And so, 4 additional candidates were discovered. Tokikaze Sakai, ace of sudden strikes. Taketora Doen, ace of heavy strikes. Mizuka Sonohara, ace of pursuit. Explosive strikes. You would have thought Licht would be relieved to shed some of the weight he'd been carrying, but you'd be wrong.
Rahito!
Don't kill, ever.
You're not the only ace around here anymore. I can help you.
This is a direct order from your commander. Do not kill.
I understand why you would say that, but please take me with you.
Learn to follow orders. You're a soldier.
Wait! Don't go!
Disobey and I will cut you down. Got it?
Rahito?
I think now's the time to act.
What do you mean by that?
Defending's not enough. We should attack.
You mean the original ballots?
We have to go on the offensive if we want to end this.
Yeah, give you that much.
Are you aware of what could happen? We aren't immune to the worsening food problems plaguing other nations. We could still suffer as pointless. We should set our other plans into motion as soon as we possibly can.
I'll see ya.
If we were to get our hands on all 7 of the original ballots, we could achieve a unanimous vote and gain powers that I can't even fathom.
Powers far surpassing that of the simple majority, capable of bending the very laws of nature.
That's right. Alcia, the utopia we've only dreamed about can actually be attained. But not if we all sit here twiddling our thumbs.
Schmearman, what are you thinking?
Just as we believed it to be, this world is beyond saving.
Yeah, I guess so.
The world may be a lost cause, but the children are another story. Although I doubt Rahito will ever forgive me, no matter how much I apologize. I am in the wrong here. I am to blame.
I'll kill every enemy!
Man, how strong is this guy?
Rahito, please.
Get back, Sonohara!
Kill all
Stop it, Rahito!
enemies!
Of his humanity. Even so, the members of Class A respected their commander's orders and stayed as far away from the battlefield as they could. I think inside they all knew. Lick's desire to prevent his friends from becoming killers was all that he was clinging on to. If he lost that, he would have also lost the only thing tying him to his former self. Then, 2 years later...
Is this right? It looks like it's on to me. Da-da-da-da! Hard to believe, but the war is over! Now that it's done, I won't have to use my powers to help them strategize. My job as a soldier ended right along with the war, so you know, I can focus on becoming Big Bro's wifey. To tell the truth, I felt lightning bolts pass between us the very first moment we met. Turns out, love at first sight is a real thing. That's why I decided to make this video. It's a love letter, made specially for you, Big Bro. I'd like to tell you to your face, but you've been a sleepyhead lately. You zonked out when the war ended and haven't woken up. Oh well, it won't be too long now. I think 3 months is more than enough time for a beauty rest. I already thought you were beautiful, though. Speaking of, I'm gonna learn how to do makeup so I'll be super hot when you come too.
I was just a little girl at the time. I had absolutely no idea what actually happened the day the war ended. Schmearman and the others were successful in collecting all 7 original ballots and passed a resolution by a unanimous vote. They chose to forsake this crumbling world, and in its place they created a utopia, guaranteed to be safe and prosperous. With all things extraordinary power, a continent was created 3,000 meters above the ground. This floating island was given the name Alcia. Then, using a second unanimous vote, they plundered the resources from below. Without fuel, there would be no way to operate any kind of aircraft. Nobody left on the ground would be able to attack their newfound paradise. Embryos of people from various nations and races were used to populate Alcia. This allowed them to grow up without any knowledge of the civilization they truly came from. It also left them with no recollection of Althing. And though nobody knew of its nature, it was still used to govern with absolute power. To make Alcian, sending people to the Abyss kept population growth in check, and forbidding the study of flight kept Alcia's true nature a secret. A military was formed and armed with replica ballots in order to immediately quash any dissent among the citizens. Schmearman got his wish, and a select number of people got to live free from war in a utopia among the clouds. I'm sure you've pieced it together by now. The Abyss is the world that Alcia abandoned. It didn't have much to offer, especially not after the war. But that didn't stop Althing from stripping away every last resource those poor survivors were clinging to for dear life. Alcia can only sustain itself if it takes from the people suffering beneath it. It sacrifices the majority so that a few lucky individuals live happily. A steep price, to say the least. One ace chose to violently oppose this new world, Tokikaze.
What you're doing is wrong!
Stand down!
And we don't accept this! Do you hear me? It's wrong, and we'll rebel if we have to!
Don't be an idiot!
Not so fast, Captain Allen. Save your energy and let someone more suitable go after him.
Why you? Rahito.
was the moment. Like 20 years after the Waste War, Big Bro finally woke up. I'm glad, but confused. He didn't age a day during those 2 decades. What's worse is that he won't smile. There's something wrong with him. But I'm not too worried. With some time, Big Bro will be his happy self again. Oh well, I guess I can't call him that. It doesn't really work now that I'm older. Licht only had one thing on his mind when he woke up from his 20-year nap. He wanted to know what happened to the rest of Class A. And he got his answer. The army that didn't kill transformed their school into a safe haven for children orphaned by the war. But there was only so much food they could produce from that barren land, and Alcia took away most of what they managed to harvest. Fewer people meant fewer mouths to feed, so they took their own lives to buy the children a little more time. The day Licht found that out was the same day he and I escaped the military. In 50 years, I haven't seen Licht take off his mask once. He won't speak. It's been 100 years. A few minutes ago, Licht was actually talking a little bit. I bet he'll be back to normal soon. He might even unmask himself and get a breath of fresh air. Anyway, I decided when Licht takes off his mask, I'm going to flat out ask him to marry me. I'm older now, but so what? I don't think he'll mind the age gap. The next time I record one of these, I wonder if I'll be his wife. Then again, he could turn me down and I'll wind up drunk instead. It's been 300 years since the Waste War, and Licht's mask might as well be part of his face. Today, I finally understood what he regrets. I also understand that I will never be the one who helps him shed his mask. Over the past 300 years, I've witnessed how prosperous Alcia has become. But that prosperity is based on the things stolen from the people left on the Abyss. It took him 3 centuries, but Licht has decided to turn his regret into revenge. He's planning to fight the entire Alcian military by himself and destroy this corrupt piece of paradise in the sky. That's why I chose to rely on you. He needs help, and he'll end up dead if he doesn't change the past. I'd stop him from regretting anything. But I can't do it alone. Just looking at me reminds Licht of that awful war. Maybe it's hopeless. Maybe there isn't a way to save him after all. But I can't stop myself from believing. I can't. Because for the first time in 300 years, one of you was able to take off his mask. You accepted him and embraced his sorrow. So please, please save him. I wish I could, but I'm powerless to help my big bro. You made it back.
So, Nana...
I know. You tried, but you couldn't change it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I just wanted you to know the truth. Well, I hope you guys are hungry. I made quite the spread to celebrate your return.
Please tell me. Where's Licht right now? Hey there. Look at me, Licht. Let's pick up where we left off all those years ago. Right here. Hey there. I have no idea what to say to him. Should I tell him it wasn't his fault, that it was out of his control? He needed to win the war, but none of those seem right. So,
What should I do?
Look at me, Licht. Let's pick up where we left off all those years ago. Right here. You and...
Turn from a long and arduous journey to the past. Let's have an all-you-can-eat, drink, and grope fest.
Why is groping involved?
And everything's on the house. So, bottoms up. Let's go. Hey! What's the deal? You're not gonna make a girl drink alone, are you? Hey, that a boy, Licht! Chug, chug, chug! Really? Wow, when did you become a lightweight? How pathetic. Wait, this Nepeta's 120 proof? Guess I should have checked first. What about you, Four Eyes? Why is your mug still empty? Don't want to celebrate? Come on, why are you resisting? I know how thirsty you are.
Please, stop. Give those back.
Please, stop, give those back.
Shut up! Just give my glasses back and leave me be!
You owe me a play date.
Crap.
When we return, I'll play to your heart's content.
300 years from now.
Keeping my promises is one of my convictions. Remember?
Fine, I'll drink.
Yeah, there you go.
So tasty.
And you wonder why people keep saying you could stand to lose a few pounds.
Pardon?
I said dig in.
By the way, where's Sonohara?
She said she wanted to partake from a distance.
It's your turn. You either fill up or get felt up. Drink every drop or let me take off your top.
She's not partaking from a distance. She ran away.
Clever girl.
Hurry and get on my level! Now!
I'm really sorry. She scares me.
If I don't do something, I'm either gonna drown in alcohol or be roped to death. Hey, Hina, let's get out of here. Did you hear me? You jerk. Look at me, Licht. Let's pick up where we left. You and me. That's why. Is everything okay, Hina?
Yeah! That's the way!
Come on, where are you taking me? Hey, old geezer! Have that! What are you doing?
Will!
So perky. Are your boobs somehow unaffected by gravity?
Nana, we have a problem. I want to take it off, but I have no idea how to do it.
Calm down, Licht. Are the hooks in the front or in the back?
Hooks? Like a booby
I
trap?
said get your hands off! Interesting. Groping Lynn doesn't bother you one bit. What's wrong with touching mine, then? I hate you! Why? You didn't see me as a kid when we first met. What changed? I lost count of how many times you tried to look at my skirt, but now suddenly I'm too young? You're such a coward. And a cheater.
Hina, please.
Is it because they're too small? Well, the only thing more shallow than my cup size is you.
Maybe he cares about you too much to try anything. I've never been able to understand it. In the 300 years I spent with him, he always had a mask on his face. but he finally chose to take it off the day he met Hina. Why then? Why her? Oh, that's right. Every time Licht sees me, he can't help but be reminded of the war. Mystery solved. I think I'll throw one back to congratulate myself.
It's been 300 years, but you haven't changed. You're still holding back, just like before.
Wait, don't jump to any conclusions. I'm kind of a sappy drunk, so I get a little more emotional than I should.
You're not that drunk.
Oh, you know what it is? The Nepeta got in my eye. That's all. Are you actually getting a kick out of this? Picking on an old maid like me? Don't look, please.
Just give him a squeeze.
No.
Yes, come on, do it.
I think I'm gonna throw up again.
Hey, idiot!
Huh?
Oh, man, my head. What the hell was that for?
Pele, give him that thing. Take a look.
Is this right? It looks like it's on to me. Da-da-da-da! Hard to believe, but the war is over! I can focus on becoming Big Bro's wifey. To tell the truth, I felt lightning bolts past the scary.
Stop! Turn it off!
Turns out, love at first sight is a real thing.
Oh, no.
In 50 years, I haven't seen Lick take off his mask once. He won't speak. It's been 100 years. It's like I'm witnessing a miracle. A few minutes ago, Licht was actually talking a little bit. Anyway, I decided when Licht takes off his mask, I'm going to flat out ask him to marry me. I'm older now, but so what? I don't think he'll mind the age gap. But I can't do it alone. Just looking at me reminds Licht of that awful war, so what can I do? You accepted him and embraced his sorrow. So please, please save him. I wish I could, but I'm powerless to help my big bro.
I was a kid, just an oblivious little girl. So please don't read into it at all, okay?
I'm sorry. It wasn't you. How could it be? I didn't keep the mask on because seeing you reminded me of the war. I just wasn't sure what look I should have on my face anymore. I didn't want you to worry about me. But no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't even manage a fake smile. The only reason I was able to survive for 300 years is because I had you by my side. I would have gone insane without you, so you did save me. I'm sorry, Nana. I shouldn't have waited until now to tell you, but you helped me so much.
There. It's okay. We're okay. Big bro.
I was wondering, have you given any thought to the marriage issue, Big Bro? It looks like I've been dumped, but I guess I saw it coming. I mean, I kinda deserved it, 'cause there was a time my feelings wavered.
Come with me.
Sorry. I cheated on you for a day, but only a tiny bit.
Nana.
always be here beside you. That's a promise.
Still an idiot.
Yeah, I guess I am.
I seriously oversleep? Right. It doesn't really matter today. What What's going on?
Here comes the wave! Oh, pretty good. Come on, Lynn. Come out.
Must be nice to be young. I'm a 300-year-old lady, so I lost that energy.
At this point, I think you're more of a crone than a lady. So, the weather's nice, huh?
Yes! We're drinking today!
That'll be a nice change.
Licked! You ready or what?
Yeah, ready to take a leak.
TMI, but try to make it quick, okay? Let's drink the day away! That bottle. Whoa, this is a super pricey vintage thing! Where in the world did it come from?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Mr. Pudding found it in his stuff this morning.
He stole it. But ignorance is bliss, so... Drink.
Wait, it's stolen.
I disagree. You'll make a great wifey. But I have to wonder why your cooking seems so low in calories. Strange.
Was it strange?
That gut's your only downside as a bride.
Only?
Enough! That's totally sexual harassment, you know. Every woman has a little wiggle in the middle. It just means that she's healthy, okay? I bet your chubby tummy is the reason you didn't wear a swimsuit, Nana.
What? You think? Well. Oh. See something you like? It's just my underwear, but it's practically the same as a bathing suit.
Wrong.
Come on. Stripping down like this feels amazing. Plus, you're the one who said I hold back too much.
I will kill you!
Hey, Jail, wanna learn how bras work?
Don't you dare!
Okay, so Nana is a weird exception, but surely Hina has that little pooch that's every girl's worst nightmare. What? How? She's so thin she can sit down without any muffin tops spilling over. It's not fair. She has a small body and face, yet she's still curvy in all the right places. She's a living doll, one that can be fatty.
Fine, just stop comparing body types.
Hold on. There's one more I gotta see.
Whose?
Please put this bathing suit bottom on. It's for science. Huh? When you wear things with a tight waistband, your stomach flap spills over the top, right? It does. Right?
Sorry. But it doesn't.
Hey, there she is. Welcome back, Pudge.
Stop it.
What, you go for a jog to lose weight, Tubby?
I said stop.
You're going to need to run a few marathons.
Cut it out! It's sexual harassment!
Huh? Clear. Clear. Clear.
From the past. I feel like you avoid me even more, Licked. Keeps happening over and over again, even now. You're one sprint away from abandoning me. Do you honestly hate me that much? Am I just some pesky little kid to you?
When said your mother told you to look far and wide for a legendary ace, right?
Yes.
This is really crucial, so please answer me straight. Your mother's full name is Sakina Farrow. Is that right?
Hina, you need to leave and search for someone. The legendary ace.
Mom, don't go!
You need to find them, Hina. Go find the legendary ace.
Your mother's full name is Sakina Farrow. Is that right?
But how do you know my mother's name?
When I first saw you, you looked so much like her. I had to talk to you. And then I saw your name and thought maybe... But no, surely it had to be coincidence. Because like me, she was born more than 300 years ago. So she couldn't possibly be your mother. But when I learned you had this, I knew it had to be the truth. That somehow the impossible was possible. That is an original ballot. Whoever possesses it can cast a vote to all thing. Gather all 7 and you can control anything, even the laws of nature. The most important secret of Alcia. How did it end up in your hands? How did it make its way from Schmerman and the Special Service Unit to you? The only person who could pull that off would be Sakina.
General, sir.
Enter.
I came to report that we have successfully located the girl. Her sudden disappearance from the cabin in the mountains caught us off guard, but we'll be sure to keep a closer eye on her this time. Not just why you haven't ordered us to retrieve the ballad. It is, after all, the very one that was stolen from the SSU 5 years ago. It's a symbol of our worst mistake and a blemish on our honor. Should we not seek to correct it as soon as possible?
You disapprove?
No, of course not. I'm merely asking.
Everything is going according to plan. There's nothing for you to be concerned about. More than anything else, Licked Bark needs someone to protect. When he wields his blade for a person he cares about, that's when he's most fearsome. Oh yes, I have no doubt that very soon he shall return to me. And when he does, he'll appear in his rightful form as the Ace of Flashing Strikes.
Sakina told you to find the legendary ace, right?
Yes, and I did.
I'm sorry, but I promise, if she sent you after an ace, she didn't mean me.
Why is that?
Hina, what did your mother tell you about your father when you were growing up?
Just that he died a long time ago.
Yes, and I'm the one who killed him.
No.
You met him in the past.
In the past?
Like I said, Sakina was a childhood friend of ours.
Can't be.
That's right. The father you never knew was Tokakaze Sakai.
Why you?
Sakina was Tokakaze's fiancée.
Rahito.
And the ballad he carried as an ace during the long years of the Waste War was named Hina. I killed your father. His blood is on my hands. Do you see now? I should be your enemy, not your hero. You should hate me.
How can I? I wonder how things are going for our sweet little Hina. Oh, please, who am I kidding? She'll be fine. It's Hina, after all. Who wouldn't want her? And you know what? I am totally fine with that.
You're ridiculous.
Excuse me?
The non-stop drunken rambling. Come on, you don't even mean half the stuff you're saying.
Do too.
So you're okay with it?
You saw what happened back at the school, Pele. I gave up, but Hina didn't. She kept fighting.
I said.
Said when?
What, you seriously don't remember?
Sorry, no.
Well, it was nothing, really. I just said, there might be someone out there who likes you the way you are. Now cheer up. Being relentlessly happy is kind of your thing, right?
I think I had a little too much.
Great, so much for my pep talk.
Whoa, this is a super pricey vintage thing! Where in the world did it come from?
Did he?
It's amazing just how much you resemble Sakina. What you said, that I was one sprint away from abandoning you, your hunches, they're uncanny.
What did you...
You were right, Hina. I'm leaving now to take the fight to the army on my own. I just keep breaking my promises, don't I? I'm sorry. Truly. Goodbye. Thank you for everything, Nana.
Are you planning to take the original ballots? Yes, I'm still awake. I'm shielded by my convictions. Drugs have no effect.
You're ridiculous, you know that?
As if you have room to talk. Stay for a while longer, so we can say a proper farewell.
It's the SSU. I must report this to the Supreme Commander.
What?
The Director of the Bureau of Intelligence and the Deputy Superintendent General. Both were conducting investigations into the SSU. We've lost some important allies.
Assassination right here in the royal capital? They can't really think I'll overlook this.
The killer's unknown, according to the SSU.
They're hardly going to admit to doing it themselves.
Would you like me to look into it, sir?
Do that and we'll only be adding to the body count.
But, sir...
Accidents. Mysterious illnesses. This is far from the first time people looking into the SSU have died unexpected deaths. And once they're neatly out of the way, their positions are always filled by lackeys loyal to the Special Service Unit, who do nothing without the SSU's approval. We're being taken over, quietly and secretly, like a deadly disease eating away at the body.
These recent deaths are different, though.
That's right. If they're resorting to a method as direct as assassination, that means the game is changing. And the danger's never been more real.
I'll increase your security at once, sir.
Don't worry about me. The main threat is to the royal capital.
SSU is demanding we hand over the original ballots?
All three of the ones that are under the Supreme Commander's protection? It's a ludicrous request.
They think very highly of themselves these days. So, how will we respond?
We should obey and surrender the ballots as they asked. Are you out of your mind, Lightning? We all know that 300 years ago, under the General's direction, a unanimous vote to all thing was used to create Alcia. But let's not forget the limit placed on such votes in light of their overwhelming power.
Yes, they must be reapproved periodically.
Precisely. But, since the SSU lost a ballot 5 years ago, we've been unable to secure approval for the continuation of Alcia.
Which means that the very existence of this floating continent is on the line.
There are already several cases of large-scale land loss near Linden and its surrounding areas. We cannot afford to lose any more original ballots.
So then, you think they're safer elsewhere?
Exactly. They should be kept behind the Wall of Paradise where the realm's security is tightest.
I disagree completely.
What do you suggest?
If we gather the ballots together, it should be here. After all, the SSU has already been responsible for the loss of one original ballot, so why should we take the chance that they'll carelessly misplace another? We should be the ones demanding that they hand theirs over.
We're effectively at war with the SSU.
We'll defeat them handily. Leave it to me and the 3rd Division. There's no need for you to get involved.
Conflict like that will fatigue the army. Any idiot can see as much.
Your troops are clearly weaker than mine if they tire so easily, Shallow.
How dare you!
If we don't find the stolen original, everything's lost. All of Alcia will fall. We'll be at war with the Abyss. We can't waste our strength on infighting.
Please, you're just afraid of the SSU.
Think carefully before you insult me again, Von Vick.
You cowards insult the entire nation with your talk of surrender.
Shut up. I won't listen to any more of this.
That's enough! You're all leaders of this army. Now act like it!
I'm sure you have a plan in mind anyway, Supreme Commander.
I don't.
Nothing at all?
I believe our best bet is to ask for the King's judgment.
You really think we can rely on the King?
General, do I need to remind you who you serve? Did you or did you not swear an oath of loyalty to the King? I will report this to the throne myself and we'll proceed from there. Understood?
That's what you're after, isn't it? The original ballots. Thing from this nation, is that what you meant? You're not denying it. All right. As a military officer, your duty is to protect, but you mean to plunder instead. That's a crime for which you must be punished.
Yeah. You would think that.
I do not make friends. I won't collude with you. But there are some who value such relationships. Do you truly intend to leave them all behind, like you did with Class A?
That wasn't what I wanted. But anyone close to me gets dragged into the fighting. The battlefield is full of death. If they follow me now, they'll wind up with blood on their hands. I can't allow that.
The army that doesn't kill, huh?
That was the promise I made. But in the end, I couldn't keep it. So now, it's even more important for me to be the one to fight, and to feel the pain that comes with it.
I know. I know what happened after we left the past.
I fought for every
idiot. How do you think they felt when they couldn't help you? Do you actually think they were relieved to be kept from the battlefield? Do you think they were happy that the burden fell on you alone? If you want to break down, fine, that's your choice. But Licht, what will it take to make you see that you hurt the people you leave behind? Ichinose, Akui, Sumiya, Suda, Naramiya. The sins you commit were carved into the hearts of every member of Class A. Every single time you killed somebody.
That's still better than them having to actually do it. No matter how much I wash, the smell of blood never comes off. I don't want them to know what that's like. If they can be the army that doesn't kill, maybe that's enough. It's not much, but it's the best I can do to make up for not keeping my promise to them. It's my responsibility as their commander. If I kill one enemy, it spares them from killing one. If I kill every enemy, nobody else has to kill anybody. Don't you see that?
Just shut up, you complete and utter idiot. You say that over and over like a mantra, but you're just doing it to make yourself feel better. You killed and you killed like they ordered you to, and where the hell did that get you?
Our are burned into my mind. They were betrayed. By me and by the teachers who were supposed to protect them. I'm doing this in honor of Class A.
You'll fight the whole army. You think you can defeat us by yourself? If anyone gets in my way, then I will cut them down. Even you!
Jail. I just have one request. Please take care of Hina and the others.
Do it yourself.
I can't. I'm not the one. I'm grateful to all of you. Hina, thank you. Honestly, I think it would be wonderful if I could pull you closer instead of pushing you away.
I'm just so glad to see you smiling again. Finally. But just keep one thing in mind. As crazy as this sounds.
But I can't. If you come with me now, I may end up responsible for the death of someone else who's dear to me. Hina. 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 Once this is over, once I've stopped them, if I could see your smiling face again, then maybe you and I...
Licht Bark is headed towards the royal capital.
We'll intercept him immediately. On your order.
That's not necessary. There's someone else more suited to the task. He's been waiting so very long to see Licht again. We shouldn't deny him the opportunity.
Licht! Hina, you were with him, right?
Yes, I was.
Did he say anything to you? Tell you where he was going!
The capital. He said he was going to take on the army by himself.
No.
He can't. Sir, what should we do? Wait, where is he?
Licht!
If he's after the army, he'll be headed for the capital. Let's go!
Why go alone? Idiot. You stupid, stubborn idiot.
Who's there?
Your power is the flashing strike. It grants you supersonic speed, which you can apply to your sword to butcher the enemy. Let's see what good it does you. Against someone who can control gravity. I've got you pinned. It doesn't matter how fast you are if you can't move at all. No more skittering around for you, little cockroach.
Hold on, how are you?
Did you forget? My power counters yours. You won't escape me.
Doan, no!
Sorry, but it's time for you to say goodbye.
Wait, please listen to me, Doan!
I gotta admit, you did well for a weakling. Hurts to say it, but you're not half bad. You've done enough now, though. It's time to sleep.
I can tell. You're one sprint away from abandoning me. Am I just some pesky little kid to you?
No, Hina, you're not.
Come on, you idiot. Where are you?
Can you hear us, Pudding?
I found him!
No.
Licked.
First Lieutenant Jail.
Is he available?
I'm sorry, but he's had an extremely busy few days. He's finally taking time to eat a proper meal now. So, if you could come back later, I would prefer not to interrupt him.
All right, enough. Don't you know better than to disturb a man while he's eating? So let's see if I can guess. You're here to talk about that time you messed with Allthing, right? Well, don't worry. I dealt with it. I never could say no to kids. Just don't have it in me, I guess. What's more? Jailboy, I suspect we've got a major conflict in our near future. That Gafungness company of yours may be full of troublemakers, but it's still the leading fighting force in the Royal Army. We can't afford to lose its strength at a time like this. Okay, so that's settled. Now come here! Give me a smooch! Please, haven't you missed your dear old dad? Hey, wait. What's wrong, Jail, my boy? You're supposed to let you eat something you shouldn't have. Is your tummy hurting? Money, is that the problem? Is some big bully shaking you down for cash? Well, let's see. Here we go, all set. Just pass some of this around. Maybe you'll make a friend or two. Go on, take it. I see. It's too late. You already made one. I knew you could do it. You just had to try. I'm proud of you, my boy. I am. But Jail, did it have to be licked back? Do you understand what this means? If you're truly taking his side, then I will have no choice but to pass judgment on you.
I understand. Now, sir, please bet your stars. I have come for the top. For the head of the Royal Army. Supreme Commander Alexandrov Grigorovich. A.K.A. Captain Allen.
Let's do it, Four Eyes. Haven't gotten any better at feints, I see. Pathetic. You're too obvious! Nice try, but sweeping my leg out from under me with your right hand isn't gonna work. You really never learned, do ya? No. Right leg. The jaw. Didn't see that coming. Acting like you were still bad at feints was a feint itself. All those times you challenged me 300 years ago were leading up to this one single hit. Impressive. You learned fast. Though I suppose the young usually do.
Youth is immaterial. What matters? I am determined to correct the mistake you made. Captain Allen, how could you? Tell me! You traitor!
I think I've heard enough.
What?
A brat like you would never get it. Not a chance. You've got conviction, huh? That won't be enough to douse it. Not from this. The fire of the Ace of Explosive Strikes! Now shut up and let me tell you a story. I lived in a little country town where I did office work for the army. I had 2 kids, a son and a daughter. He was 8, and she had just turned 3. Sometimes I had to work at headquarters. So, the next morning, I headed home with some toys to surprise them. But when I opened the door... There was something in my daughter's hand. A scrap torn from a bag of snacks. I think my son tried to protect his sister. Don't know what I did to deserve such a brave boy. He shielded her body with his own. All of his wounds were on his back. They were dead, but I could still hear their voices. Have a good day at work, Daddy. Come home as soon as you can. In such a small town, finding the man responsible didn't take long.
Oh, please, God, no!
But then, I looked around his bare home. And because the truth was, I needed to aim my hatred at the world we lived in, and the adults like me who couldn't stop it from falling apart. You're right, Four Eyes. Alcia is a betrayal. But if we want at least some to live in peace, there is no other way. Now that you understand, you can start over as a new recruit.
Your stars. Bet them all. Right now.
You fool. This time, I won't go easy.
The thing is, that story made it clear. You won't ever defeat me.
What's that?
As long as I live, my convictions will remain unstoppable. And while you might fight me, you won't take my life.
You cocky brat! What makes you so sure?
It's not just the future, but the past, too! 300 years ago, you learned Nana could send people back in time. Why didn't you ask her to send you back in time so you could save your children's lives? Because you were afraid of changing the future. If you saved your children, your convictions would waver. Alcia would never be built. And if Alcia ceased to exist, then I would as well. So instead, you chose not to erase your children's death. For me, a four-eyed fool, who never learned how to make friends. An ungrateful wretch. A foster son. A brat.
Oh, please. Don't think so highly of yourself. I had a sure thing in you. I couldn't change that. You came here for the head of the Royal Army, did you? Seems to me you just came for closure. For Rihito. You're fired, idiot. Get out of here. And don't show your face to me again.
Goodbye, Father.
for you. Created by your favorite tailor, using all of your favorite materials, and carefully starched to your preferred strength. Supreme Commander's orders.
Sleeves are 3 millimeters short.
That's no surprise. Children always surpass their parents' expectations.
Yeah. I have a sure thing here, all right. My idiot of a son. You grow too fast.
You people. How is it I have memories of you from 300 years ago?
It's you.
You didn't belong in that school. You shouldn't have been there at all. I get it. Nana did this, right?
Did you kill Licht and leave his body in the rubble?
Yeah. The little cockroach broke a promise he made. He only got what he deserved.
A promise?
None of your business. Now start talking. Tell me where Sonohara is.
Huh? Doan, we don't know where—
Tell me! Don't want to talk, huh? I'll crush it out of you.
Please stop! We really don't know! It's true. We took off after Pudding, and she was already gone.
You're lying.
Major General Doan? He has arrived, sir.
Damn you. I thought I told you not to say anything yet. You pathetic little lapdog. Here's a piece of advice for you punks. He isn't the same man you knew back then.
Who's not?
Unless you've got a death wish. Watch what you say.
Mr. Schmerman? It's you.
Oh my, that is interesting. Seems I have two different memories. I see. This must be Nana's work then. What a naughty girl.
Please, sir, why? What you did? How can you betray Class A like that? The students all believed in you. Licht, Tokakaze, Ichinose, everyone. You said they would become an army that didn't kill. We trusted you to help us. But Hina's right. How could you, Mr. Schmerman? Tell us.
Mister, is it?
Let her go!
Don't hurt her!
She was being disrespectful. General is the proper way to it.
You really don't understand, do you? The selection process began the day of the entrance ceremony. I explained it to Rihito then, in front of everyone. Either you make the choice to kill, or I kill you. And the army that doesn't kill? That was merely a test to weed out the weak.
A test?
That's right. Gullible children who believe that fantasy, who refuse to kill, even when faced with an enemy. Well, such people have no place in my army. That said, you never did have the chance to complete the curriculum. A pity. But now we can remedy that. Right, Doan.
What?
The prisoners. I think they'll make good candidates for the ACE procedure.
Wait, those three?
Oh, and don't bother examining their genes. There's no need to. The new drug should suffice.
All right. Shall we get started? Be a good girl and open wide for me. One pill, that's all. Say ah. Come on.
Wait. We need to make sure their genes are compatible.
Not true. Weren't you listening? The General specifically said that wouldn't be necessary. That's precisely why we're administering this drug. With this, gene compatibility isn't a factor. It allows anyone at all to turn into an ace.
Don't do this!
Put it down.
What?
That's an order!
Please, sir! What are you doing to me?
This stops now. I won't allow it! They're not worthy!
Doing. Did you kill him?
You think someone can become an ace without going through the hell we did during that war? I won't let it happen. This stops right now!
Major General, what's going on here?
We are the only aces. Nobody else has earned that title. Get lost. My count is based on the number of times people submit to me. But I'm not going to add to it for this. I've got better things to do. Now go.
Pele, Hina, let's go. Wait, I need my bag. Okay, but hurry, right.
Hey, hold it.
No. Sergeant Major, we need to...
You insects want to explain to me what you're doing with an original ballot? What are you trying to accomplish by collecting these things, huh? You trying to destroy Alcia? Think you'll bring down this nation we aces went through hell to create? Is that your plan? You know, I've changed my mind. You're all gonna stay right here. You insects want to explain to me what you're doing with an original ballot? What are you trying to accomplish by collecting these things, huh? You know, I've changed my mind. You're all gonna stay right here. None of you are leaving alive.
Please, stop this.
I don't care if you're some feeble old woman or a sniveling little brat. If you're trying to take down Alcia, you'll have to deal with me. Because I won't forgive anybody who wants that.
No, that's not it, I swear!
How dare you lie to me? You being with that traitor is all the evidence I need. Sorry if you miss him, but at least you won't be sad for long. I'll send you to join him.
I have to do something. But what?
Look who volunteered to die first. What? Let go, you useless moron, now! Hey, that's far enough!
Please, Lynn! Get to Licht as quick as you can! There's absolutely no way that he's dead! I know he's still alive!
Oh, yeah? You think that cockroach somehow managed to survive?
Yes, I do! So please hurry and find him, Lynn! But, Hina, please just go!
What are you waiting for? An invitation?
Please, hang on, you guys. As soon as I wake up, Pudding will be back to help you.
Pretty gutsy of you to run, but nobody escapes from me. I said I was gonna kill every last one of you. And that's what I'm gonna do!
Did she make it?
Yeah, but with a wound like that, she won't get far. I'm sure she'll bleed out and collapse somewhere soon enough.
I believe in her and that she'll bring Lich back to us.
Even in your wildest dreams, that would never happen! Quit spouting nonsense to buy time. You're only delaying the inevitable.
Nothing about what I said was nonsense. I don't care if you believe me, but both of them will return safe and sound.
Are you trying to make a bet with me or something? Not for stars, though. You'll be wagering your life.
They'll come back. I'll stake my life on it.
All right, then. I was gonna make your deaths quick and easy, but now I'm gonna make your one-way trips to hell as slow and painful as possible. And that goes for you, too.
Nana!
I may not look like it, but I'm a pretty compassionate guy. That's why I'll be nice and let you all die together.
Pudding. Come on. You gotta wake up now, okay? You can't be.
I'll let you live until sunrise. But you really are strange. Waiting around for a dead man. I realize you're in denial, but I know I killed him. So sit back and enjoy your last night alive.
So that's it. Everyone's going to die. What can I do? Pudding. Pudding. There's absolutely no way that he's dead. I know he's dead. Wait. Why is he so clean? Dead people don't look like this.
That was the moment. Licht's heart stopped beating. 20 years after the Waste War, Big Bro finally woke up.
Pudding, I know you're not dead. Because you can't die. Don't do this. Don't you do this to me. Not now. Are you really gonna sleep for another 20 years? Are you really gonna just forget about Hina, Nana, Pele, and me? Tough luck, because I won't let you do that. Sorry, Hina. I have to. Come on, Pudding. You need to wake up. He's going to kill everyone. Please. People are counting on you. You hear me? We all need you. So please, just open your eyes. Wake up. I feel so... Am I... dying? I wonder how everyone at Homho is doing. I wonder what the special sale is today. I really hope the baker is keeping his temper under control. I should make a nice meal for that hungry kid with whatever food is on sale. That's right. I can't die yet. There are way too many things I still have to take care of. First, I have to wake Pudding up so he can help everyone. Then I have to... Oh yeah, I still haven't told Pudding how I really feel about him. On second thought, maybe I won't. What? What? How is this possible?
Thank the greengrocer lady. She started making a fuss saying you were in trouble, so we ran after her.
I stopped the bleeding. Should heal up just fine.
Now then, tell him you owe it to yourself.
Right. Thank you. All of you. Hey, Pudding. Or Rihito. I love you. Really, I love you so much.
Don't you have the decency to say something? Lynn just bared her soul.
Guess I have no choice. You know, it seems like it was ages ago when the military assigned a new supervisor to oversee our town. She was really clumsy and the furthest thing from a fast learner, but any time you'd see her, she was smiling. You would never guess how shy and sensitive she truly was on the inside, because of how hard she tried to keep that smile on her face for the sake of everyone else. When that same girl's near death, when she's using her last breath to tell you how she feels, you wake up and you listen. A real man would have woken up the second she got here. Open your eyes right now. If you're really licked, if you're really one of the most powerful aces, you're supposed to be Lynn's hero, aren't you?
No way! The Pudding Guy's a legendary ace?
That's unbelievable.
Wake up this instant! It's okay. Please don't hit him anymore. He's been through enough. But Lynn... Besides, I know what he'd say. I always have. The person you like isn't me, is it? It's Hina. You love her. I felt indescribably happy just being in your arms. I'm sorry. I didn't do it on purpose. And I know I'm not the one you need in your life. The one you need is somebody who can support you. No matter how broken or weak you feel, she'll be by your side. So listen up. This is important. Hina, your precious person, her life is on the line. Promise me, you'll save her. You gotta wake up in order to do that, though. So, wake up soon and go tell Hina how much you love her.
Hang on, Lynn!
I guess this is goodbye, Rihito. Just know that I love you. Oh, that's right. I have people depending on me. Gotta get back to them.
are they?
I'm curious.
About?
I know it's been a while, but what happened between you and Licht 300 years ago?
That means time's up. Well, looks like waiting around for him was pointless after all.
I honestly don't know what Licht is trying to accomplish. But still, whatever it is that he's thinking must be the right thing to do.
Come again?
I bet you actually think he's doing the right thing too. Deep down, you want him to be alive just as much as we do.
Shut up! I killed him with my own 2 hands. He's as dead as it
Are
gets.
you sure?
What?
Did you check to see if you actually killed him, or did you leave right afterward?
That's enough! I'm really gonna enjoy dragging your death out, cockroaches. Which body part should I crush first? Your left leg or your right?
Licht will always bounce back no matter how much you hurt him. He's the strongest, most resilient person I've ever met in my life. But what am I telling you for when you probably know it better than anyone?
You mouthy little brat. Finally shut the hell up!
Oh, Hina!
Holy crap. Mr. Pudding!
He's really here.
I had a hunch.
What the hell? It's common courtesy to stay dead after somebody kills you. Filthy cockroach!
Wait, Doan. Please, give us a few minutes. There's a promise I have to keep.
Better make it quick.
Please take her. Listen, there's equipment here for first aid and blood transfusions. She needs arterial suturing and type O blood. I saw it in her profile. Long ago when we were at school together.
I'm no doctor. Why me?
You can do it. I know. We don't have time to mess around.
Jeez, you really are dumb.
I saw first aid equipment over there.
We have to hurry. Come on.
Right. Look after Licht.
You came.
Hina. I'm sorry. I lied straight to your face yet again. I don't see you as a child. Truth is, I'm in love with you. Hina. I promised Lynn I would tell you. That was part of the deal when I woke up. But to be honest, I didn't want to ever say it. Because I took your father from you. It's my fault that he's gone. I'm not the ace you were supposed to find. The hero you want isn't me. That's the whole reason I tried to distance myself from you. But it didn't work. Because you came after me. No matter where I went, you followed.
Idiot. When my mother told me to find the legendary ace, see...
Hina, listen carefully. There's not much time. Take this. You need to leave and search for someone. The legendary ace.
Mom, don't go!
Go find him. He's waiting. The ace that you chose.
You understand? It's you. I chose you. I already told you. I'm gonna stay by your side through thick and thin. Thought I made it clear. You'll never be alone. Promise me, Licht. Promise me no matter what, you'll never take off somewhere and leave me behind.
Yeah.
There's going to be days when you'll be in pain, but you don't need to wear masks to hide from it, okay? So I guess
Now that we've made our love for each other official, we should get started with those babies.
What's the rush? I'd actually prefer it if we worked our way up to that.
Oh gosh, you're such a coward sometimes. But I respect that. Licht, I want you to do your best to win this fight. But I also want you to do your best not to kill him. The last time you killed for other people's sake.
Hina, you seem to misunderstand something.
Huh?
It's true I slaughtered countless enemies, and that came to separate me from Class A. However, I was never alone, not even for a day. But there was a promise that I broke. Isn't that right, Doan?
Bring it on, Bug.
Go. Go help Nana.
But what about you?
I'll be fine. I'll win and come back to you. No more running. I promise.
Okay. Sorry for being late. I'm here now.
Wait, but... He good to fight on his own?
He said he was. And he promised he'd come back to me.
I won't make the mistake of letting you live this time.
Back then, I know full well that I made a promise. It's just... so much has changed. And in order to make Alcia fall, I have no choice but to break that oath.
You've got the brain of an insect. There still isn't enough food or resources. If Alcia goes down, we all do.
I will never lose again. I don't have a choice anymore. I'll defeat you, because Hina's counting on me. Doan, surely you've had enough. Let's end this.
What's she doing here?
Oh no. Don't tell me.
Sonohara?
Did you take the shot again? Whatever. So long as you don't switch sides, you should be safe.
Rihito, you really are alive. I'm so glad. Now then, come kill me just like I want you to.
Die!
Tell me what a good job I did, Commander. Then gently strike me down, please.
Brace yourself, you cockroach!
Well, well. First, there was the ace of heavy strikes, Takatora Doan. But can you face them both at once and win? We shall see.
What's she doing here?
Oh no. Don't tell me.
Sonohara?
Did you take the shot again? Whatever. So long as you don't switch sides, you should be safe.
Rihito, you really are alive. I'm so glad. Now then, come kill me just like I want you to.
Die!
Tell me what a good job I did, Commander. Then gently strike me down, please.
Brace yourself, you cockroach!
Well, well. First, there was the ace of heavy strikes, Takatora Doan. Then along came the ace of pursuit, Mizuka Sonohara. Can you face them both at once and win? We shall see, Litbach.
Whoa, that was close.
I won't let you get away from me. Don't forget, Commander. My bullets follow you wherever you go.
Looks like you've lost your touch. Taking on two aces at once was a huge mistake, and I'll show you why. Those special bullets are what I like to call gravity shots. Good luck warding them off.
Fight through it, Licht!
It'll take a lot more than that to kill you, I know. You cockroaches can be pretty tough.
I expected no less from you. You'd never go down like that when the fun's just getting started.
Fun or not, I'm ready to end this. Let's wrap it up.
Not good. No matter how powerful he may be, fighting them both at once isn't easy.
I think he'll be just fine.
You really aren't worried?
I simply believe in him, that's all. But for now, Lynn needs us.
Come on, idiot. She's gonna steal your man if you don't wake up soon.
Give it up, you... What good is your flashing strike speed to you now, huh? My gravity keeps you from moving.
You haven't congratulated me yet, so feel free to praise me after this demonstration.
Die already, I'm sick of this game.
Oh, Rito, did you know how glad I was to be picked for the ACE project? It was like a dream come true. They chose me. There were so many wonderful kids with potential in our school, and they chose me over all of them. It must have been destiny. I thought that meant we could be together forever, because we were both aces. Unfortunately, you had other ideas. I understand why you would say that, but take me too.
Learn to follow orders. You're a soldier.
You ignored my pleas and left me behind. I chased after you for so long, and the moment I finally caught up, you pushed me away. Why? Why can't I be with you? Why is the back of your head all I ever see? Answer me! I'm tired of being ignored! Do I need to gun down more people? Do I need to have a higher kill count before you'll let me...
I hope you understand why Sonohara ended up the way she did. Because of you, dumbass! If you grew some brain cells and thought to stay out of her life, she would have never wound up like this! It's all your damn fault!
How's it my fault?
There was a day in middle school. I noticed she was a whole lot perkier than usual.
Oh, hey, Takitora. Have you heard of a boy named Rahito?
You came to her rescue when the other students started giving her a hard time, remember? She said you were the only person who had her back, and from that day on she wouldn't shut up about you. It was always Rahito this or Rahito that. She convinced herself that she was safe with you, and that thought alone made her so damn happy.
Rahito is the only one who took the time to smile at me. He's the only one who sees me and acknowledges that I exist. I can't say that about anyone else, only Rahito. Surely you get where I'm coming from. I'm going to stay with you no matter what it takes. Because if I do that, then no one will bully me, and I'll never be alone again. I'll follow you until I die, even if you lead me straight to that demise.
You're stuck, aren't you? Well, she is too. She hasn't made a single step forward since that day. She feels safe. It scares her half to death. She'd be crushed if she didn't have you. It's unhealthy and it ain't right. Her senses are blind to everything and everyone around her. You're all she cares about.
It doesn't matter how much you push me back. I'll continue to follow after you. Fight me all you want, but it won't change a thing. I'll kill tons of people just like you did. I'll prove that I can keep up so you'll never leave me behind.
You thought you were helping her back then, but all you really did was enable this warped dependency. And she's not the only one. The rest of Class A was the same. What happened after your naive little dream fooled them into believing they could somehow become an army that doesn't kill? Do you even remember?
Of course!
They killed themselves. Every last one of your classmates died. I can't decide if it's more hypocritical or ironic. Either way, there's no denying it's your fault.
You've got it wrong. I only wanted...
You are the reason all of them are gone now! Is it heavy? Well, that's because it's equal to the weight of every sin you've ever committed. Why'd you break your promise? Tell me!
Please, stop this! Why is it that children have to suffer too? Why is it our duty to take them out the same way we do trained soldiers?
So what do you say? we make sure that we're the last ones who ever have to do awful things like this.
Yeah.
I didn't forget. How could I, Doan? But just listen to me.
Shut up. I won't waste another breath talking to you. I won't let you start a war here. But go do whatever you want in hell!
No more. Please stop. Don't kill him.
Out of the way, Nana.
Licht isn't to blame. And he suffered enough. So please stop.
Oh no, Nana!
No, I have to finish this ligation, or else...
Do something! Please, Licht!
Hina, everybody...
People are gonna die because of you, yet again. So let's put an end to this vicious cycle.
Oh, no, you don't. If you think I'll sit here and watch you kill them, think again. Get a grip. Damn it. I have to.
No! Don't do it!
That's it, Rahito. Give in. There's no use fighting. I'm so glad you finally decided to drop the act and come back to us.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Idiot. You talk so big, yet this is where you end up. You're a legendary idiot, not Ace.
Jail's here?
Thank goodness.
About damn time you showed up.
What are you doing here?
Simply because you asked.
Jail, I just have one request. Please take care of Hina and the others.
I never decline a request from a friend. That's one of my convictions.
Thank you, Jail.
You four-eyed piece of trash! Die!
Stay out of this!
What in the...
Let's make quick work of them, yes?
Sure thing.
Why you?
I'll take care of Sonohara. So Doan is all yours.
Wow, you're so generous.
You insects have pissed me off for long enough!
Okay, let's try this again.
Right.
You ready?
You bet.
Time to get serious!
You asked for it!
How dare you just show up and interrupt the commander right before he tapped into his ace powers?
He doesn't need them.
Stop talking as if you actually know him! Your weapon's a tiny piece of metal?
It's more than enough.
Oh, we'll just have to see about that then, starting right now!
Careful. Wait, your count. It's down to 1.
Yeah, well, things happen.
But if you lose...
My goodness. Yes, that would explain it. The reason you can only summon scraps is because that's all your pathetic count can muster at its current number. You know I'm an ace, right? And yet you honestly believe you can beat somebody on the same level as the commander?
You two are far from equals.
You take that back! It's true that we were different before, but I'd do anything, so just die!
Is that all?
Impossible! Your count is only 1! This guy's the enemy. Focus! He came to tear me away from Rahito, but I won't let him!
Useless. In your current state, you won't land a single shot on me.
Stay away! What's happening? Why won't any of them hit?
understand.
Shut up!
Shall I spell it out?
Stop it! Just shut up!
If you don't have convictions, your bullets can't pierce me.
I told you to shut up! I've heard enough!
Can't dodge, but your bullets still miss. Tell me, why do you suppose that is? I asked you a question.
Just die! Like normal! Please, I'm begging you!
It's because you don't have any convictions.
Don't come near me!
Like I told you 300 years ago, you must hold a conviction if you want to get stronger. So what is it you truly believe?
My conviction? My conviction is... I honestly don't want to shoot you.
You're gonna pay for that one, Four Eyes!
Your fight's with me, not him. Let's... You're right. To attain my goal, I have to break the promise that we made.
Why else do you think I pissed off?
But still, this world's wrong. It's wrong on so many levels. A world that forces us to kill, forces us to take in order to gain. No one in their right mind would wish for this. So with the help of the friends I've made along the way, I'm gonna try one more time. And form the army that doesn't kill. That includes you, Doan.
You just blabber on and on. Let's see how long you last against me without your blade!
We have to start over. Now!
You idiot! Wars don't end unless you kill, so get it through your thick skull!
We messed up, so we should correct our mistake!
You filthy little bug!
Come on! How fresh are the memories of the Waste War for you?
Might as well have been yesterday. Maybe it's because you got too much of Schmerman's genes that you couldn't bring yourself to kill children no matter how hard you tried. Wasn't long before the enemy noticed. And once they did, they took action in the worst way. Brainwashing a bunch of kids to try and assassinate you. Do you remember the first little boy?
I don't think I'll ever forget.
He had the clearest eyes. Not a doubt in the entire world. Until the very end. After him, there were dozens. No, hundreds more.
I know. And you had to kill them all before they killed me. You did it for my sake.
There's no way. Little kids?
So stop and really think about what you're doing here. See, if Alcia falls, a war with the Abyss would be inevitable. Is that something you really want to happen? Want to fight in another damn war and cause even more death? That what you want?
That again. But Doan, we have too much blood on our hands not to be held responsible. We can't stand by and let their sacrifice be in vain. I won't let this world be the reason they all died. How could I? Doing that would be unforgivable.
Guess that settles it. Considering our history was bound to happen sooner or later. Us killing each other.
Wait a minute, hear me out.
Enough! Go guarantee you'll need it. 'Cause this only ends if you cut me down, or I crush you like the bug you've always been. Either way, only one of us is leaving here alive. I'm not finished.
Rihito, run! Hurry!
I wouldn't worry. It's gonna take a lot more than that to beat Licht.
No, he needs to run now!
Been a long time coming, Cockroach.
What the hell?
I guess this is one move you never got to see. Time to die!
Not like this, no.
A bit of supergravity that not even the smallest glimmer of light can seep through. May you finally rest in peace.
But you promised.
Where am I? What's going on?
It's useless.
Show yourself!
You're at the bottom of a pit of gravity that not even light can escape. Just give up.
Doan? That can't be.
We are the Aces.
We kill and we kill. Our sole purpose for existing is to end as many lives as we can.
We kill our friends, too. Forsake them.
We could search for an eternity, but our souls still wouldn't find redemption.
That's what it means to be an ace. You guys are raising a blade against myself? Pity. But there is a bright side to this. What? Staying here means I won't have to kill anymore. I'd finally be free.
This place is out of everyone's reach.
And if no one can reach us, no one else can fall victim to our slaughter.
The only person who's going to fade away is you. But it's a rest you've definitely earned.
That's enough! I refuse to rot in a place like this!
You never learn, do you? The harder you try, the more pain you'll put yourself through.
Just accept your fate and everything will be much easier.
Shut up, all of you! I can't die here. There are people waiting for me! I will find a way back! It's no use. But then again, swinging that sword is all I know. So that's probably what I'll do till my dying breath.
So much for the Grand Leader of the army that doesn't kill, huh?
That army was a dream that got blown way out of proportion.
Yes, an impossible dream.
You're wrong!
And just how is that wrong? Tell me, hero of the Waste War, bringer of death and destruction.
No denying that's you.
Because 300 years ago I didn't have a choice! I had to kill. I wanted to end the war, and quickly. Murderer. And I was fully aware of that fact, wasn't I? Not true. I just made a mistake. I promised my friends would be an army that didn't kill, but all I did was stop them from killing. They were the army that didn't kill because I was the one-man army that did. I broke our promise. I took countless lives and lost everything in the process. I won't make that mistake twice, because this time I intend to find some real answers.
You already have a real answer.
So long as you stay here, you'll never have to kill anyone ever again.
That's what you want, right?
No, I told Hina I'd make it back to her, so that's what I'm gonna do.
You sure do love attacking me, don't you? Say you do make it back. Are you really going to hold Hina with those blood-stained hands? The same hands that killed her father? No matter how hard you try to justify it, you're a murderer, through and through. Believe me, I know.
Yes, accept it.
You can rest in this place.
Hope you sleep well.
Good night, Licht.
My fight is finally over.
Where are you?
Hina.
You don't know when to quit, do ya?
No, I don't. No matter what my odds may be, I never give up. And neither does Licht.
That's so.
It is. He's as insolent as he is stubborn, and his stupidity makes that combination all the more unstoppable. Yeah, he'll be back.
Sure sound confident about that.
I believe in Rahito. He will be back.
I'm done listening to this!
Licht, hurry!
Hina is no longer my concern. Like hell she's not. I promised I'd see her again. So, big deal. I bound myself to her by making that promise. There's no way I can just lie down and die. At least not till I fulfill it. So I have to live.
Licht, I need you!
I can hear her calling. She believes in our promise as much as I do. I feel it. She wants me to win because she knows I can. What are you doing? Her the most.
You can put your mind and body at ease if you stay.
Returning will only bring you more pain and suffering.
And I can take it. It's different now. I have people who can share that pain with me. There's someone to share my sadness. And someone to share my anger. Someone to share my laughter. And someone willing to stay by my side for better or worse. I'm going! I promised her!
They'll send you all to the bottom of the gravity pit. Say hello to the cockroach for me when you get there!
Could that be him?
No, can't be.
It's about time, that idiot.
He came through!
To the students of Class A. To become the army that doesn't kill. I need to make good on that promise starting now. I'm gonna try one more time.
You damn bug!
Lend me your strength to make this happen. We can do this, Doan, I know it! I need your help! Was this your doing? Doan, did you kill him?
Why does it matter? He was the enemy. I've said it time and time again. Wars don't end unless our enemy does.
I'm sorry. You did this for me.
Cockroach, you listening? The two of us, together. We have the power to end this stupid war. So let's make it quick. Let's kill every enemy we face and be done with this.
Yeah, you and me. We'll end it. I promise.
I'm glad you're safe.
Me too.
You came back to me.
I did.
The original ballots. Captain LNS-3 of the 7. But you guys might know him better as the Supreme Commander. The other 4 are in the SSU's headquarters. Well, except for the one that was stolen 5 years ago. I have no clue where that one wound up. None at all.
Thank you.
I don't submit to anybody, especially not to you.
I told her. I told Hina how I felt about her, just like I promised. So thank you. Also, sorry.
Where did my clothes go? What happened? I love you so much. Why do I get the feeling I said something outrageously embarrassing? Must have been a dream. For sure. And besides, what would the townspeople of Homho be doing all the way out here? What if it were real? I'd die.
We saw it all! The whole thing!
Man, talk about awkward.
You need someone who can support you no matter how broken you feel.
So bittersweet.
Hey, nice rejection.
Yes, very.
The best I've ever seen.
Rejected? That's right. I said I love you, but I got rejected in the end. Oh well, maybe next time.
He made her cry?
That jerk's dead meat.
Really do!
They sure are noisy. Anyway, what are you really reading? Or are you secretly guarding your subordinate because you actually care?
What about you?
I came to talk to Lynn. Someone needs to tell her not to waste any more time on that good-for-nothing. She should focus on finding a new love, and the sooner she does, the better.
Nana?
Yeah?
If you ever want to play, just let me know since I owe you 300 years worth. I promised after all.
Yeah, you did. And don't think you haven't been accruing interest all these years because you have.
What happened? It's a really long story, man. Yeah, I bet. As fun as this conversation is, could we continue after I'm untied? When did I say I would untie you? Kids these days don't have an ounce of compassion in their souls, I swear. Hey, Mr. Pudding. How did you know I'd be able to do that surgery? Just a hunch. Hunch my ass. Why didn't you ask Hina instead? She's medically trained, and you knew that because you were there when she was learning. Any normal person would agree Hina was most suited to patch up Sergeant Major Lin. But for some reason, you felt she wouldn't be fast enough, so you chose to rely on me. It was a smart call, but how did you know what I was capable of? When did you know? I figured it out back during the SSU attack. Alcians should have no knowledge of guns, yet you countered them like you knew exactly what they were. That said, you chose to side with Len. And if you're a friend of hers, then you're a friend of mine. So it doesn't matter who you really are. Right?
Pele! There you are! Been looking for you!
Hey, what's going on? The Sergeant Major's room?
That's right. She just got dumped, so now's your chance. Good luck, soldier.
Whoopsie. I didn't want to be seen like this. The tears won't stop. I I'm sorry. You supported my decision to tell him, Pele, but I got rejected.
You honestly think I care that some stupid guy turned you down?
Pele, aren't you kinda close right now?
Good, there's no sign of anemia.
Okay.
Alright, next I'll check out your sides.
What are you checking?
Don't make this harder than it has to be! There's no festering, and you haven't reopened your wounds. Okay, now onto the thighs. Spread your legs.
Spread my what?
I'm trying to be professional about this, okay?
No, you need to work on your phrasing!
Is it hard for you to move your feet?
No.
Wait here. I'll be right back.
Did you mix?
What's with that look? Hurry up and eat.
Oh, guess I'll dig in then. This is spectacular!
Oh yeah, I don't know if it counts as cooking, but you like rice, don't you? Well, it was a fluke.
What was a fluke?
You know, how Mr. Pudding rejected your heartfelt confession like that. He just has weird taste. And you were true to yourself, so why cry about it, right? If you told anyone in Homho you loved them, they'd be over the moon. There's no way they'd turn you down.
Wow, anyone, huh? Then, I have a question for you.
Yeah? What is it?
Does that mean that you would be over the moon too, Sergeant Pele?
Nope, you're too fat for me. What are you laughing at?
It's ironic is all. You're not into chubby women, but your cooking would make any girl who dates you put on weight.
Shut up. And who asked you?
I think you may be forgetting who the commanding officer in this room is. Still want me to shut up?
Damn straight.
I'm so glad you're okay.
Hey, I promised, didn't I?
Yep, and you kept it.
I was able to keep it, thanks to you. You're what pulled me out of there.
Is that so?
Yeah, you really did help.
Which means I have a reward coming. So let's make babies!
What kind of person wants a prize for saving people from certain death? Now hurry up, Hina, and put your filthy pillows away!
But I thought you really liked boobs.
Yeah, they're my favorite, but not right now.
Oh, that's right. You were always more interested in what was under my skirt than my shirt. The kind of guy who knows what he wants and cuts to the chase.
Hina, please! What would your mother say if she saw you?
She would probably say something encouraging.
What?
She said that when I fall in love, I should have a baby and make it so he can't escape.
That's gotta be the worst advice I've ever heard of.
To each their own. Come here!
Stop!
Oh, what's wrong? There's no need to act so shy with me. I'm undressing too. See?
If you have any dignity at all, I'm begging you to channel it down.
But baby making is top priority.
Time and place should be up there too.
They would be if I didn't think you'd run away. I can't waste a single second. There's nothing to worry about. Count the clouds in the sky and it'll be over before you know it.
Don't say things like that. Hina.
You and me.
We came to talk, but this may be a bad time.
Real bad.
Great, I'd love to talk. This is the perfect time to talk. So, what do you want to discuss?
It's simple, really. What's next for you?
Collecting the original ballots.
Which means you're after Alcia.
Yeah, that was the plan.
What changed?
I realized something crucial. I realized just how dangerous and powerful All-Thing can be. It can create or destroy continents with a mere vote. That sort of thing should be nonsense, but it's real.
Yes, it is.
Power has a tendency to bring people nothing but sorrow. That's especially true when it's too strong. And us legendary aces, we came to know that better than anybody.
Pudding.
The Count controls every last thing about this world. People fear getting sent to the abyss, yet never stop and question the decisions all thing makes.
Well, it kind of keeps us alive. Who in their right mind would question something like that?
We should. There's gotta be another way to live. That doesn't involve all thing. Humans have the potential to do it. As long as we trust each other, share our ideas, and unite our powers, I'm positive we can accomplish this. I know because that's what you all taught me. People should be allowed to determine their own destinies. So let's find a way to do that. Even if we have to take on all of Alcia.
You idiot.
Well, safe to say we have our work cut out for us.
No point in overthinking a decision once it's made. You could dive headfirst into the abyss and I would follow right behind you.
Hina, I think you're the toughest one here.
If it happens, it happens.
I'm in.
What? Have you all lost your mind?
Fine. Guess you can count me in too. And on the plus side of things, at least we have more allies than we used to.
I'll accompany you anywhere you go, Rahito.
I really appreciate it.
Now that we have a plan, shall we get going?
The royal capital will be our first stop. We have to get those ballots.
It seems he's on the move.
We are fully prepared to take over the capital. All SSU personnel are awaiting your command, sir.
There's no need to rush. Dead.
Sir.
Though tortoises are just as prone to pointless deaths if they're foolish enough. Are they not? Lichtbach, I will be waiting.
Here, try some.
Wow, it's good.
Another promise kept.
And it won't be the last one.
You know, I can make this for you whenever you want. All you have to do is say the word.
You might wind up in some bad situations because of me. Aren't you scared?
Not if you're by my side, Licht. Ever since the day my mother gave me this ballad, I've been dreaming of a chance to travel with you just like this. That's why you're stuck with me no matter what.
Yeah, and I'm okay with that.
Glad you feel that way. You're my ace after all.